Hey everybody, it's Ben and Karen and Ben. Spencer will join us shortly. He's streaming right now, actually.
Yeah.
He's gonna raid us, and then he's probably gonna come over, right?
Yeah.
Yay!
Yeah, Spencer's streaming. He's got the new Xenoblade game going.
Xenoblade 3, First Blood. Oh wait, I just mixed two things. So I'm gonna play subs today. So make sure you sub and make sure you gift subs and say the word sub a lot.
Go Subs.
Sub Saturday.
Go Subs. And
Karen and I came from the casino earlier today. We were there last night. And when we went to Ruth's Chris Steakhouse, the waiters recognized me.
they did. It
They
was
said, that guy doesn't eat meat or something.
we overheard them say the word Feingold.
I heard him say Ben Feingold.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lost in Hollywood subscribed and Jay Buzz subscribed. Thank you. And then somebody else recognized me. Oh, yeah, at the table at the end.
At the
guy
table.
sitting next to you.
Yeah, and he knew your name too, but he didn't say it till the very end. He said, "Hey, you're that chess guy."
Also, the guy to my left, the Indian guy. He
yeah.
said, yeah, we have a grandmaster at the table.
Oh yeah, I did hear him say that.
So I guess he knew who I was.
Well,
too.
a lot of times people don't want to bother,
Yeah.
bother you. Yeah.
But he bothered me when he raised me once. Mad Hatter subscribed. Hooray. Yeah, I like this shirt too.
I think I bought that for you.
Mm-hmm.
I did. I feel certain.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got a bunch of your shirts yourself, but I did get that one.
My favorite hand that I lost yesterday was the guy was short stacked and I raised and he went all in for, I don't know, 40, 50 more. So I called and I had ace jack and he had ace 10. And the flop was ace rag rag. And then the turn was a 10.
Wait, what does that mean?
What?
Ace rag rag.
Yeah, two little cards.
Oh, I've never heard that expression.
Yeah. Then the turn was a 10 just to teach me a lesson. And to teach me a lesson again, the river was a 10 for no reason. Just like, you really got lost. So he showed me. That was my favorite hand that I lost. I like the 10 river because it's just funny. I already can't win unless I get a jack, but just to show me like I really lost. So having your opponent dominated means nothing. There were like 3 or 4 hands where I had my opponent dominated and they'd hit their kicker. So I don't know. But I won't tell you about the hands I won that I shouldn't have won. Because, that's not fair.
Yeah, we had a couple of people at the table that just didn't know what was going on at all. So we were able to take their chips. I played really well. We had a great time. I was really excited about my play. Definitely have improved. I've been studying some poker too.
And Kieran, like at 1 a.m, was just winning every hand.
Yeah, I was just winning, and winning. And the guy next to me,
she had stacks of checks from those stupid tourists.
The guy next to me said, "Oh, so it's just so easy. You just sit down and
yeah, Karen wins every
win."
pot.
And I said, "No, I don't win." And he goes, "Well, I haven't seen you lose on the river yet." And I had actually lost, but the guy wasn't sitting there. He'd gone to get a drink real quick.
He
missed me losing. Yeah. But I'll tell you where I lost on the where I had to fold to that guy.
Terrible.
I know that he had a flush.
Did he have a flush?
And I had 3 10s. And he was trying to get me to tell him what I had. And
I mean, there was a flush possibility, and there was also a straight possibility.
Yeah.
3 10s didn't look too good.
It wasn't looking good anymore. It was starting to smell like yesterday's fish or something. So I got out of there. That was my worst. That was the hand I lost the most money on, I think. But I was still maybe the chip leader at that time.
One hand against the guy who didn't really know the rules.
Oh, he was terrible.
I flopped the nut flush with a redraw to the royal, and just in case. And then the guy kept betting and betting and betting. I didn't bet; he bet, so I called. And then on the river, he bet, and I raised, and he went in, and he called. I put them all in, and he called, and it was funny, he was counting his chips, and I just turned over my hand, guy the nuts, and he's still counting out the chips and like not looking at the board. It was funny. It was funny. It was a funny scene. But anyway, he turned over 2 pair. So he showed us.
Anyway, our trip was successful. I feel like I'm getting better at poker. We didn't do very well in the tournament.
Yeah, we played in a tournament also.
We did cash game mostly, and then we did
cash
tournament.
games were fun.
Cash games were fun. Both of us got knocked out of the tournament fairly quickly.
Terrible.
And then
that's the best way to get knocked out. Not to be like close to winning money, then get knocked out.
That's true.
Then you wasted your whole day.
I didn't get enough. So we're going to actually play some more on Thursday because I'm interested in playing a couple.
Yeah, the World Series of Poker is having a circuit event there for 2 weeks, and we're going to go play in one of the events. Well, Karen will. I'll probably just play cash.
Yeah, I'm gonna play the tournament because I've got some tournaments coming up later in the year.
Also, unfortunately, we didn't win the whatever that is, the multi-state jackpot thing.
Oh, the Mega Millions, and then you guys would never see us again.
So we need a sub. So could somebody give a sub because we didn't win the Mega Millions?
We're here.
Thanks,
Obviously,
Latin and Blonde. Hey.
No, I don't mean that. I think we would still stream some, for sure, because I enjoy streaming. Hey, Chess Pawn. Are you disappointed with the performance of the American team today? Only one win.
Terrible. One win was all they needed.
You caught a girl in another stream, Karen, and she's still chewing on it. Her name wasn't really Karen, but you meant the meme Karen?
Let's see. IBSCHI, your statement is incorrect. Also, you don't put a space between a question mark and the last word. Otherwise, your English is pretty... Well, it isn't. You didn't put an apostrophe. Anyway, this is a very common thing on the internet. Let me point this out to you guys. People ask a question, and they say, how come? Then they say something false. For example, how come Joe Biden is 95 years old, but they claim he... Oh, wait a minute. That was a bad example. Okay, they'll say something like, why is Walter Matthau still alive? And I'm like, Walter Matthau's not alive. So when you ask the question, why can women only play in the women's section, not in the men's section, that's wrong. And women are playing in the other section. So almost every chess tournament in the whole world is open to everybody.
No, that's what they said. He said, why can women not only play the women's, but also at the chess Olympiad?
Right,
why
they can.
isn't... No, but they're saying...
Oh, why isn't that section only for men?
But why...
Oh.
Yeah.
His question marks confused me because they were too far from them, you know.
He's wondering why there's a section dedicated to just women, but not dedicated to just men, is what he's asking.
Right.
Right.
Because otherwise it'd be stupid. I don't know what you want.
Well,
this way makes more sense.
It's been written on the internet quite a lot about why they have special women's tournaments and sections. So we don't want to rehash that here.
Women can play competitively in other sports that they don't. For example, tennis and golf. Women could play on the professional tour. Occasionally they toy with it, but then it never happens. But they toy with it. Mm-hmm. The point of the chess Olympiad is, let's see, how do I put this delicately? We're not on chess TV yet, are we?
No.
Right. The point of the chess Olympiad is sex. There's basically no other point to the tournament. So if you don't have, you got to have a women's section, another section, so, you know, people have more choices.
Now what?
What?
What about the sex?
That's the whole point of the Olympiad.
What about sex?
You have thousands of women and thousands of men.
All having sex?
Yeah.
But aren't there some minors there?
Right. Well, they have to learn early. Yeah. Why are women not allowed to have their own section? What? Oh, he's quoting the guy, then making fun of him.
Well, I mean, it's a valid, question.
No, the top players are playing in the Olympiad. However, in this Olympiad, there's no Russia team and there's no China team. The Russia team, because, Russia. And then the China team, supposedly, they're not playing because of COVID restrictions. So they're not going to send a delegation of Chinese players to go get COVID. They don't do that in China. They don't let a lot of people travel abroad, and then there's issues with that.
I know how you feel, Chess Pond, but I enjoy the Olympiad whether the top players can make it or not. A lot of the top players play. They just, they have busy schedules. They can't always participate. So I still think it's competitive and fun.
The Chess Olympiad gets all the top female and male players in the same place for 2 weeks. So that's exciting. Otherwise, you never see anybody. Also, certain people in certain countries have never seen other parts of the world due to lack of funds or traveling. So occasionally, like an African team will go to Siberia, Khanty-Mansisk, for example, and the local people will be like, I've never seen a black person before. Okay, or they'll be in some like oceanside whatever, and some of the players are like, I've never seen the ocean before. So that happens at the Olympiad, is you see things that you haven't seen before, because not everybody has traveled the world or lives in a place where, there's a lot of cultures mixed into one. Mm-hmm. So it's good for that.
Definitely. And I'm going to scroll up because there was a point here.
Now, every year at the Olympiad, there's a Bermuda party, which is sponsored by a rich guy in Bermuda. And it's just, for hooking up, basically. Everybody goes to the Bermuda party. It's legendary.
But we missed a lot of chat here. I'm sorry, keep going. I just missed a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah. No, the American team, unfortunately, has Shankland. So I think if they don't play Shankland, they can do well. But Shankland shouldn't be the alternate. It should be somebody good like Jeffrey Zhang. That would be a better last board. Because Jeffrey Zhang can beat 2,200 players, and that's not Sam's specialty. Sam's specialty is drawing players that are better than him by playing 25 moves of theory and begging for a draw. Okay, that means Sam should be playing board 1. Okay, because on board 1, if Sam plays 25 moves of theory against people that are better than him and draws, the rest of the team can win. You don't want a guy who's not good, like Sam, playing the last board. Terrible. You want somebody like Nakamura playing the last board. Kick your ass. Okay, you want Wesley So playing the last board. You want the last board to be where we win like 1,000 games in a row. Most countries aren't deep. The last board on most countries is suspicious. So we want somebody there who's a monster. Mm-hmm. And Sam Shankland, over the last 5 years, just plays for a draw. But now he's playing people that are much lower rated, and he must win. That's not what he does. So now Jeffrey Zhang plays in open tournaments, so he's beating lower rated players every game. That's all he does. So he should be on the bottom board, on board 4, beating up on the weakies. That's what he's good at.
That's true. Hey, Svidler on the roof, that is a point. He says, what about 2 men? Yeah, heterosexual people always assume, men and women, but obviously, yes, 2 guys can hook up.
There's thousands of people there, coaches and
2 women,
hangers on,
trans folks, and all in betweens. I just, hetero folks tend to just generalize.
There's more heterosexuals.
Sorry for that.
Maybe, I don't know.
Maybe statistically, probably, maybe. Who cares? But yes.
Right. There's a Seinfeld episode devoted exclusively to that.
Oh. I haven't seen any of the Olympiads. We're playing poker.
Thanks, Falling Toss.
Very focused. Hey, go Purple Birds. And let me see. I'll get back to the current. I was just reviewing. Oh, we missed Spencer's raid.
Yay, go Spencer.
Thank you, Spencer Perrier for the raid.
Yay, go Spencer. And he's still streaming, it says. That's
You're
even better.
You're an in-between? Yay. Hillbilly.
Mm-hmm. Gets good. Days are numbered. Got the Seinfeld reference. Yeah, they said we're not gay. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Like 5 times in the episode.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah. Yay, raid!
Go Spencer.
I like your raid emote too. Seinfeld is so 90s. That is true.
So there's a video on the internet which you need to find. I saw it on Twitter on more than one page. it's a 30-second clip from an episode of Magnum PI. Okay, and it's like it's hard to believe that this actually happened, like this 30-second clip. So there's an old woman, and she's a famous actress from like the 30s or 40s. So my mom would, like Sylvia Sidney or something. Anyway, everybody's pointing a gun at everybody.
On Magnum?
Yeah.
I used to watch it.
Yeah. So everybody's pointing a gun at everybody.
Yeah.
And then Higgins is like, I don't know. And then he doesn't have a gun. Everybody else has a gun. So the woman tells the guy who she's with to put his gun down. Then she points the gun at Magnum. Then Magnum points his gun at her. So him and the old woman have the guns pointed at each other. Then she tells her bird to attack Magnum PI. It's some it's like colorful bird. So the bird attacks and Magnum shoots and like looks confused, like he's shooting at the bird. And the bird's all over him, scratching him. So then Higgins starts doing bird calls that are ridiculous. And the bird flies away into a helicopter. And the guy flying the helicopter, all of a sudden he sees feathers and he goes, oops. And so ridiculous thing anybody's... I watched it like 4 times and I couldn't stop laughing all 4 times. Everything about it was ridiculous. The older woman in the scene is a woman from Beetlejuice, a movie that I saw that I don't remember. But people are like, oh, she's the one from Beetlejuice. She's the smoking older woman.
I don't know. Hey, Ewizzle.
Anyway, you got to find this Magnum clip because it's so ridiculous.
Hang on a minute. Hey, Ewizzle, how's it going? You got a draw over the board against an FM in a slow game on Sunday. That's pretty good.
The bad news is Ewizzle's a super grandmaster.
Yeah,
So he's complaining, actually.
Ewizzle must have been inspired by some of those recent lectures you did, such as the I Am Calvin Blocker one he said he liked.
Exactly.
Don't say Beetlejuice another time. Oh, you got an ad, Chaz Lane?
Yeah, you gotta subscribe. It's Sub Saturday.
Yeah, that's the whole point of today. Sub it up.
Then you don't get ads.
Maybe somebody will have some pity and buy you one. Yay. Go give subs.
Yeah, somebody just gift a sub to everybody. Like 1,000 subs. Then we'll get rid of all that.
Yay, Zarunum.
Hey, if you're that person from Illinois who won the Mega Million, then give everybody a sub. I'm already subbed. Yay. Thanks for the sub.
That's awesome. Simply delicious, Ben. Hey, VCTG88. How's it going? VCTG.
I like when she tells the bird to attack. It was funny.
I'll have to try
I mean, it's the whole thing is funny. Like, everything is absurd.
I mean, wanting the highest quality television.
The bird calls Higgins was doing, that was funny. I've never seen 1 second of Magnum PI, but now I've seen 30 seconds by watching that clip. And then they said the 8 team was similar. The 8 team also always had strange scenes.
Mm-hmm. What is the role of the team captain at the Olympiad?
Sometimes, like, if it's a women's team and the women want to get some action, he has to go find the action for them, and vice versa. Yeah. Also, I'm not kidding. True story. The role of the captain, there's a lot going on at the Olympiad. There's 1,000 hotels, and there's pairings, and there's opponents, and there's all kinds of things happening. There's safety issues. There's getting to the venue, and the captain's supposed to hook you up. Maybe you want Starbucks, okay, and you're in India, so you're not getting it.
Also, if there are 5 on the team, they're not all playing at once.
Captain decides who's playing.
Yeah, so the captain, and I think in some cases they might do some coaching if they're
the
stronger.
captain does a lot.
Yeah, if they're much stronger.
He takes care of all the red tape stuff that the players don't want to deal with.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Kangaroo put the 30-second video.
Okay.
Yeah.
If it's in India, don't you have to show up a week early for your stomach to adjust?
You can say Jadoob.
I've never been to India. That link doesn't work in the USA.
What? That's funny. Because he's German, so it works there. Come on, trying to learn. What about the whole U.S. team getting a draw today? How can a link from an American TV show be blocked in the U.S.? What? Yeah, use NordVPN so you can watch it. Very good.
What's up with Levon getting a draw yesterday?
If Indian Starbucks brews the same water, good luck. Oh, you're quite the enchantress. Has he used that before?
Well, thank you, Duacapis. Maybe. Yeah, I don't know why he took that draw. Trying to learn. Maybe he was sick of playing that day.
I'm sure you all can find it. Everything about it is ridiculous. That's why it's good. It never stops being ridiculous. I like when they're all pointing guns at each other, but they all look like they're in Sunday school. Like they're just like he's holding his gun. He's like, all right. I mean, there's no tension. So everybody's like, okay, I got my gun. And then they're like, is this scene over yet? Like they don't care. No, nobody's shooting their gun.
Hey, Tom Selleck's a big-time Republican.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I didn't tell you this, but when I got knocked out of the tournament, I couldn't find you for a while, so I got a reverse mortgage.
What does that even mean? What are you talking about?
Tom Selleck joke.
Oh, because he does his commercials.
Yeah, he now Tom Selleck isn't in the best shape of all time, and he's sort of old. So in the commercial he does, he's standing there saying reverse mortgage, then he sits down because he can't stand up anymore. He's breathing hard when he's talking too. He's like, you should get a reverse mortgage, and then he sits down. He's like, I can't stand up anymore. Like, what does he mean?
Why is that funny?
That's hilarious.
He's old.
No, but it's funny.
I don't think it's funny. You like dead people and ailing people. I mean, it's not funny.
The only way that commercial could have been better is if he yelled out Kobe.
I mean, it's just not funny.
Now, conversely, much older than Tom Selleck and also doing stupid commercials is William Shatner. But he seems like he's on the ball. He's got his fake hair and everything.
I usually don't watch the commercials.
Hi, Chess TV. How's everybody doing?
Hey, maybe Spencer will make some coffee for us when he gets
I was already thinking that. He was probably thinking, I hope they made some coffee for my arrival.
I could go up and make it.
Yeah, Merlin. You just watched it. Yeah, Merlin attacks Magnum. Yeah, Merlin, get him. And then the bird comes and that's really funny. He's like this, and he shoots. He looks like confused, like he's shooting in the air randomly. And then the bird's all over him and he's bleeding. It's like a parrot or something.
Yeah, I'll have to look.
And then Higgins starts doing bird calls.
Chaz Lane, that's funny. Well, we all have our sense of humor in life.
That's a good dog.
I am going to watch at least part of the new, what's the guy I hate's name?
That's everybody.
It's not everybody. I'm not a hater. I'm a lover. But this guy I don't like. I can't remember his name right
Diners,
now.
drive-ins, and dives guy?
No, the comedian.
Oh, yeah. What's his name?
The misogynist.
Yeah, you don't like him. Well, that's all comedians.
Burr.
Bill Burr.
Bill Burr. I'm going to have to
Better Call Saul's great.
do some investigative journalism and watch part
He's
of
quoting
it.
Archer. Ah!
We were just saying we needed Archer
Yeah,
here.
we said that before stream started. If only Archer was here.
See, it makes me feel better about me yelling. And today, when the neighbors came out with their dogs, and I saw him look over at the glass right after I screamed, "Shut up!" And I wondered if he could hear me through the glass. Because he can hear the dogs. You can hear the dogs outside. He probably heard me yelling, "Shut up!"
Can Archer scream into the mic instead of Karen?
We're so lovely. Well, I mean, I try not to yell, but the dogs do get yelled at. I'm not a Guy Fieri fan, but they did have a Guy Fieri restaurant at the casino. We didn't go to it, but I noted it. These are our dogs.
Yeah,
but
our dogs.
Our neighbors came out, and they're always barking at the neighbors, and they had their dogs on a leash, so they're all the way across our front yard and across the street, about to walk up the street, and our dogs were at the window, rah, 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 barking, and so I yelled, "Shut up!" and the dogs are barking, and then they looked over at the window, and it made me wonder if they heard me You know, it's not your best moment in life when you're screaming, "Shut up!" So I'm pretty sure they heard me, but they got to understand where I'm coming
The
from.
best part of today was Karen going outside in her bra.
I did.
That was my favorite
I
part
went
of the day.
outside in my bra all the way across the driveway. Many neighbors could have seen me. I decided it was valid because it looks like a bathing suit top.
It's also from the Seinfeld episode where she gets the bra she wears it as a top.
The reason I had to go outside in my bra was because there was a roach that I trapped, and then I got him. I had the iPad. I have a system for roaches, but I get a piece of paper, which I got. I had them trapped under something, and this time it was a bowl, and I slid the paper under so that there's no gap and the roach can't get out. Okay, then I picked it up and I skipped my next step, and that's when the roach escaped and it ran. So I caught him again. Then I got my iPad, did the paper, put the iPad hard surface under the paper, and now it's hard and there's no flex in the plastic, in the paper bowl. Then I had to walk, and I wanted to get rid of him quickly. And I said, Ben, should I flush him in the toilet? And Ben, being the vegan, said, no, go put him outside. So, all right. So I had to go away from the house so the roach doesn't come back inside at some point. And I was hot, I guess. Why did I have my shirt off?
You were going to take a shower.
Oh, I was in the middle of maybe taking a shower, and then I got sidetracked to capture the roach. So I just went outside in my jeans and bra.
When Karen put the roach
roach
outside, instead of flushing it, the roach said, good, good. Also, that wasn't the only roach Karen went outside to see.
That's true. Then I came back inside, and hopefully the neighbors didn't get a show, because already...
Although one of the neighbors has the roach now over at their house.
Already they've witnessed me. The driveway is the marijuana area where occasionally I have known people at our home that might smoke marijuana, smoke on the driveway so it doesn't stink the garage up. And so that's the allusion to the roach. And I have a feeling the neighbors have seen me on the driveway. And now they've seen me in my bra. Oh, well. You're proud I didn't kill it, yes? I would think nothing about killing that roach at all. He came in my home. He deserves to die.
Roach was big, I thought.
Yeah, he was big. Big. He was big.
JJ Wad subscribed.
Thank
Hooray.
you, JJ Wad. Any houses for sale. The iPad tricks. It can be any hard surface. I typically use a clipboard, but everything's packed up because we're having our kitchen remodeled, so I couldn't find the clipboard. But the reason you have to have the hard surface is if you try to pick up thin paper with stuff on it, it bends and the roach escapes. So trust me, there has to be a hard surface.
Thanks, Big Daddy.
Yay, thank you, Big Daddy.
Yeah, this is the kind of content you may or may not see on the Botez Live channel. Probably you would. So, about roaches and getting rid of them.
Well, Ben has never gotten rid of a roach a day in his life since I've known him.
I've trapped them.
You have trapped them?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm always the one that has to get rid of the roach, and I will admit it's a little touch and go because they escape. One time I flushed one. I mean, he was huge. I've tried to flush him in the toilet, and he got up from the side of the bowl, and the water's come down, and he was like clinging to life. And I had to, get him off there so he didn't climb out. So it's probably safer to get him outside.
Mm-hmm.
A roach, bra, and weed, yeah. All right, you're going to play people, right?
I am.
Well, let's do it.
Oh, I was waiting for coffee.
Oh, I can go make some if you want.
Yeah, but I thought Spencer would.
Well, I don't know exactly when he's coming.
I don't know if he is coming. He's probably still here.
Safer. What was it going to do? Strangle you in your sleep? I don't want a roach getting on me. That's gross and frightening.
So challenge me 3-0. Oh, I'm supposed to do this other one. Not the live chess. The subs with challenge queue.
Okay. Yeah, that worked.
Mm-hmm.
Ben, can we get a roach on stream?
I hope not.
Does a roach play E4 or D4?
Plays both. It's Felix Frias.
I felt like this roach initially was acting like he was injured, but then he proved me wrong when he escaped. He was pretty fast.
Make sure it's 3-0 unrated.
Does size matter? Says Kingpin. Karen being the only woman. Okay, yeah, we can talk about this. I don't mind being a sex education channel.
I thought they meant about the roach.
I think he's making a joke. Size does matter in, all categories of life. Size does matter. Roach size matters too, and any kind of roach size matters.
Go me.
But there is such thing as too big. I'm gonna have to say. No, there's such thing as too big. Too big, no good. It does, JJ Wad. Who would rather have a small bank account than a big bank account?
Too big, Vatos. It's like two bishops.
Who wants a small brain instead of a big brain? I wouldn't mind, I don't want small or big roaches in my house. The other kind of roach, of course I want a big one. Go big and don't go home. Yeah, those big roaches are pretty scary. Mm-hmm. Well, that's true. I guess with cancer, Chaslane, I don't want a big one. You got me. I like your joke, Helldesk. Hey, I hear Spencer. Who wants smallpox instead of big pox? Or monkeypox?
I want monkeypox. Yeah. Yay, it's Spencer, probably.
Yeah.
Hey, Kingpin, yeah.
Or a murderer.
Mm-hmm. Murderer has less R's than Roger Federer.
How's it going?
Hey. Doing great.
Let me see if
This is my first game.
Wow.
From the other
Of what?
Karen.
Just subs?
Yeah, sub Saturday.
What up?
And I think we were talking about coffee, and I was going to go make coffee, and then I never did.
Dang. But I could make some coffee.
Yeah? Did you want some?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be good.
I'm looking, but I can't find a move that doesn't win.
I don't know. I think there's a move I would play.
That doesn't win?
No, that
Oh,
doesn't.
yeah. So many moves win immediately. I don't even know what the engine would do.
Amendments to choose from.
What would the engine do? Man, this is tough. I'll try this.
That does look pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Still, that wasn't what I was thinking.
Rook takes is good. 97 was good.
I like knight e7. What was he going to do? Queen takes knight, I guess?
Yeah, but what was he going to do against Queen H3?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
He was doing okay, then he made like 5 mistakes in a row, so then I was like equal.
There we go.
Some anti-Sicilian, maybe? How about-
All right, let's analyze because Karen likes that.
Was it an anti-Sicilian, though?
No, this was Ruy Lopez.
Yeah,
I made a mistake.
A d3 Ruy.
Hey, it's Felix Frias. I didn't
Sound
even
like me.
notice.
Wouldn't think you'd play the Ruy.
Well, very serious stream.
Was it bishop b5 on move 2?
No, I
And then
played.
knight c6, knight
It was
f3.
just normal. I played 91 and he played 73.4.
90. But 2 knight f3 is kind of tough because, black can play 2 knight f6.
Mm-hmm. So I played really boring, Karen.
Yeah.
I played not to get an advantage, and I did it.
Right.
I didn't do nothing.
We were chatting about various things too.
I like the way knight c3 is dubious and h3 is good. What? h3 is better than knight c3? I don't think so. That's dubious. What?
Well, yeah, knight d7 though was the move, obviously, instead of queen takes.
That's inaccurate.
Yeah, c5, c4.
That's excellent. That's inaccurate.
That's what I would have done.
That's inaccurate. That's inaccurate.
f4. So
Yeah, I mean, bishop g5 doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
G6 is a great move.
Ooh, that is good. I like that.
That's a great... Yeah, it did annoy me.
Bishop f6 now. Oh. You should have played bishop f6,
Right.
but yeah.
Oh, he's doing really well for his
Yeah,
rating.
totally.
That's a mistake.
I mean, only 1,200 is crazy. So he figured it out. Should have played bishop f6, yeah.
Yeah.
Should have had a v8.
Yeah,
Should
so
you be
this
playing
is-
f5,
this
by
is-
the way?
Yeah, rook g8 didn't make any sense.
I think both sides should play f5.
Well, wait a minute.
Why can't you play f5?
I didn't want to make his bishop good.
Oh, yeah.
But when
That
he
should
could
be
play
fine.
f5, I played here first.
That's good, yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Rook g8, I didn't... But I guess he wanted to do that. That's not good.
That's wrong, because the e5's good now.
E5's inaccurate.
But still, you're still winning, yeah. That's
Yeah.
the normal thing to do, right?
B5 is a mistake.
He doesn't need that to play c4.
F5 is best.
Yeah,
yes,
now you got
this is the
everything under
way.
control, yeah. He can't play bishop e5, and it's just winning now, yeah. So, but really, d5 was the positional mistake, giving up e5 and then f5, f6 came. Because if you, like you said, if you played f5 earlier, it was bishop e5. But if you play e5 first, then he can't play bishop e5. So this is all working out now.
All right, this is the important position.
Or, this is where I arrived.
Right. Should I play queen h3, rook h8, or knight e7? The answer is
Good.
excellent. You had a
That's
faster way to checkmate.
Show more.
Damn.
What? Oh, okay, so you have to go back one move, I guess, to show more. Yeah, now show more. It was that.
It was rook
And then
takes,
this.
and then rook h1.
Oh, similar to what you wanted. It's rook g7, the best defense. yeah. That was good. But queen h6 is a nice subtlety there, because queen h8, rook g8. So queen h6, then queen h8. So rook g8 wouldn't have been a possibility. That's why I played rook
Rook
g7.
g4 is inaccurate.
Wow.
This is mate in 6, and this is mate in 2.
Yeah.
Hey, Felix, that was a pretty good game.
Yeah, great game.
Yeah.
Always feels nice to win.
That's your best performance.
And the final
Yeah.
position looks like I did good,
It does. It looks like you just crushed him the whole game, really.
but it wasn't true.
Right. Looks can be deceiving, huh?
Yeah, you were doing okay, Felix.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, when it comes to making the coffee, is all the stuff where it should be, or
Yeah, it's all
Where is
there
it
next
all?
to the coffee maker.
and that's on the table?
Yeah, everything's there. It's on the coffee table where the TV is.
Yeah.
That makes sense. The coffee maker on the coffee table.
Right.
And
You
then
hardly ever see it.
and then the,
Right.
and then the coffee maker used to be a book, but it turned into a coffee maker.
Okay. All right, so I'll make some coffee and be right back.
Okay, thank you for doing that.
Yeah, gotta do what you gotta do, you know.
I'm still waiting to hear from Karen. There's another Karen.
That's from Futurama. You got to do what you got to do.
So I haven't heard from her. So I don't know what our plan is yet.
We buy Starbucks coffee.
Thank you, Hell Desk.
There's Kangaroo.
Yeah, I like the Starbucks breakfast blend in particular. That used to be the main coffee they served at Starbucks, but now they serve Pike Place, which I don't like as well.
I like the blonde roast, but Karen gets jealous when I ask for a tall blonde.
Yeah, that was a good game.
Ooh, 100 cups of coffee. Then if there's a fire, I can get everybody out. Also Futurama.
I think I'm going to karaoke tonight. Have to figure out something to sing.
Thanks, Raj.
Yay. Hey, Raj, how's it going? That's right, Kingpin. Strong black coffee. National Master Dale. 99 cups of coffee on the wall.
What movie is that from? I take it black like my men.
I don't know.
Airplane. There's two kids very well dressed. They're like 7. And they're sitting next to each other. And he's like, "Would you like some coffee?" And he's like in a suit. And he's like 7. And this girl's next to him. And she says, "Thank you." He says, "Would you like cream?" She says, "No, I take my coffee black like my men." And then the kid's like, "Oh."
Aw, I don't remember that. That's
Yeah.
funny. Karen, will you sing Juice by Lizzo tonight? That one is great. Harry Styles' version is excellent. I don't actually... No, I won't sing that because...
Will you sing a juicer?
I'd have to practice that. I did sing Truth Hurts one time by Lizzo. And then this other song by her, 'Cause I Love You, was a little bit too hard for me, so I never sung that one. So I would need to sing something that I know better than Juice, but I don't know what I'm going to sing.
You could sing Juice Newton.
I'm going to sing something new. I just don't know what it is yet. I'll pick it out on the way over there. I don't have to practice something as long as it's a song I've known for a long time. So I just picked something I've known for a while. 2 juicers. Ben, is there a reason you rarely pre-move?
Well, we're playing a 3-minute game, not a 1-minute game.
Well, if you're playing somebody like your level, then you might do some if it gets real low time at the end. I mean, he's just sitting here laid back with more time and not straining very much, so he's not going to pre-move.
Darn, he took back.
Islands in the Stream. Ben's shirt is colorful. Laid back with his mind on his money and his money on his mind.
Laid back with my mind on my money and my money on my mind. Da-da-da-da-da. Hell yeah.
I kind of wanted to go to Tropica so I could say hey to my bar poker friends. But that's a little bit further drive for Karen, so we probably won't go there. Oh, that was a suggestion for a song, the Dolly Parton duet. Well, Ben's not going to karaoke. I'm going with my friend who's also named Karen. But
Well, she has a son named Bort, right? My son is also named Bort.
But she has a good voice. She and I could do a duet. I sing the male parts all the time. So that I love Dolly Parton and Kenny Rogers. Do you analyze all your games? Says Kingpin. But he's not talking to you. Who are you talking to? Oh, he's talking to Blase. You love Dolly too, Asenta? Yeah, I love Dolly. Yeah, Kangaroo's solid, but just a little bit slow. I think I beat him on time one time. I'm, Wicked Cracker. I'm not going to randomly sing. Occasionally I'll sing a line here and there on the stream.
I won on time.
Yay, I saw that.
0 mistakes, 0 blunders. Neither player ever had an advantage.
You had a time advantage.
I played 93.7 and he played 91.7.
That's pretty good
Mm-hmm.
for both you guys, especially Kangaroo. You'd never see F5, says Hickey.
Yeah, that game was boring, like the first one. Look in this position. He played F6 question mark. Rookie 3 dubious.
Thank you, Howdesk. Talking voice is good, so singing should be good too. I'm not a bad singer for somebody that's untrained, but I'm not professional level. It's just fun to go do it with
It says
friends.
I'm 0.57 better here. Yeah, that was a boring game.
Looked like a lot of games I've played. What's Kangaroo's USCF ELO? Well, he's German, so, and I don't know if he does over the board chess there.
Yeah, his German rating is 999.
Do you do over the board chess there, Kangaroo?
I don't have those.
You don't have an ELO? FIDE? Or whatever the German Federation is? Not since COVID. Kangaroo seems like he might be like 1,600, 1,500, 1,600 over the board in U.S. chess rating. Hello.
Here you back. So it's brewing.
It turns out a very large black female nurse is Biden's nurse.
Okay.
And then he said, "How am I doing?" You know what she said?
What?
True. This is a true story.
Okay.
I mean, not that part. You have COVID
Again.
again. Did you know he got COVID again?
No, I
He had COVID. Then
I
he
knew he had
didn't. Then he
COVID,
didn't
yeah.
for like 3 days. Now he has it again.
Wow.
And people on the internets are claiming when you take Paxlovid or whatever it's called, that you get COVID again right after.
Oh.
Like that's common. And then the next time you get COVID, it's like nothing. He doesn't even know he has COVID. They told me he did. He doesn't feel anything
Right,
about
right.
it. Yeah.
Okay.
Although a lot of people on Twitter say that Biden's not alive and it's CGI, and they show like him not blinking and stuff. I'm not kidding. And there's thousands of people that are like, "I knew it. I knew this was a trick," and so forth.
I mean, people have nothing
They got nothing going
better
on,
to
so
do.
they're like, "Yeah."
Right.
so bored in their
No, but I
lives.
like Wes's friend who said Paul McCartney's been dead for 30 years and it's an actor playing him. And the actor is right-handed and he had to learn how to be left-handed because McCartney's left-handed. And this
They
is
couldn't have gotten
something,
a left-handed
this
actor?
is a widely, I guess you got to find somebody who looks and sounds like McCartney, not
Right.
easy.
And left-handed. So
What's
he's-
funny is there's like a lot written about this. Like he's not the only one that believes that.
Oh yeah. I've heard this forever. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then that's why like Abbey Road, he's dressed up like he would be in a casket, you know, and so on
Yeah.
on the cover.
Didn't one of their songs say backwards, or do I have a different song? John Lennon is dead or something?
Yeah. By the way, yeah, Republicans are
Which song was it?
Republicans are making
It's also one where it's like I buried Paul at the end, but then he says that he said cranberry sauce.
yeah.
You know.
But you. But
listening.
Republicans are complaining that Biden is incredibly old and looks terrible. Okay,
So vote
which
for Trump.
can't argue with
He
that.
looks pretty old.
Okay, can't argue with that.
Right.
But then they say so.
He don't look terrible.
So therefore, vote for Trump.
Right.
I mean,
That's why it's,
Trump-
the other DeSantis.
He
Trump,
looks.
Trump doesn't look good.
Trump looks
DeSantis is
horrible.
Trump.
Trump doesn't look good.
Biden's in better health than
Yeah,
Trump.
Trump's in bad
Biden's
shape.
not overweight, and Biden can ride a bicycle.
Man, does Trump
fall off a bicycle.
Man, does Trump cheat at golf? Like he cheats more than they
heard,
knew.
yeah.
He like stops playing holes.
Right,
he
he
plays
doesn't
the hole and he
putt,
like
yeah,
just
yeah.
goes to the next. He's like, all right. He's
He
like,
doesn't putt a lot of the times. Yeah.
yeah. He's like, I'm
Putting's kinda
sweating.
tough.
You know, it's hot out here.
Right. Putting is
No,
very
but the
tough.
best part of Trump is his ex-wife is buried at his golf course there. You can't make that up.
no.
Yes.
That's where she got buried?
Yes. Yes.
Ivana?
Yeah.
Wow.
She's buried at the golf course. What?
Well, luckily she's dead. So
Is she playing
she
through?
doesn't have to. You know?
Playing through.
know about this. Yeah.
He owns the course and he makes the rules. On which hole is she buried? Yeah.
Man.
That makes sense. Yeah. Then he could rake it in the funeral.
Oh, it's Paul is dead. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm thinking if Trump fell off a bicycle, that wouldn't be good. For the ground would be hurt.
Good old
Yeah.
Trump.
Right next to Jimmy Hoffa. And the truth hurts.
It's tough but true. Yeah.
Trying to learn to say something funny every once in a while.
Now, Trump is funnier than Biden. There's no question.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Trump.
Biden's like boring.
Yeah, Trump could be a comedian if it wasn't like so serious. That he's president, destroyed everything.
Right,
He's a comedian. That'd be okay.
Yeah.
Scottish demon goat.
What Blase? You mean Trump? That he has the ego of a child. Yeah, it's kind of strange.
He definitely like handles things like a child.
Here's what happened. Trump was riding a bike when he was president about 2.5 years ago, and obviously Secret Service were always with him, so they were on bikes too. And he said, "I want to go get ice cream," and they're like, "No, Mr. President." And he took the Secret Service's bicycle and drove it. He's like, "No, we're going to this ice cream." Rawr. They had to fight for the bicycle. Okay, let's see who's next. You're next. I want ice cream. Wah.
That would be a good reason to.
Frankly, delicious.
Oh, a little symmetrical situation here. Here's the situation.
Oh, it's my move? I was busy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is a good version of this for black, though, because he can't play d4, really. Which, that's the right move.
Yeah, but I want to go here.
Oh, yeah, that's true. He committed to knight f6. Right.
Should be committed.
I thought he was going to take, symmetrical.
Mm-hmm. Do you know which classical composer wanted to play chess but never had the time?
No.
Bizet.
Joke was too complicated.
He was Bizet.
Oh, okay. I didn't understand.
I still don't get it.
He was busy.
Busy.
He didn't have the time
Bizet.
to
Bizet.
Oh,
And so
pretty
forth.
good.
not really.
It was all right. Come on.
Nah.
Not even okay.
No.
Tough but fair.
I've been busy.
Hey, Dunkel, how's it going?
Good old Donkel. I haven't seen the new ones of Better Call Saul.
You said
Is Xenoblade 3 better than 2, and why?
Xenoblade 3 is better than 2. It's, the story's better, and like, the character progression is more interesting, and the battle system is more cool. And you have a lot of control over, like, what you're doing. Whereas, in 2, you have to rely a little bit on the AI. A little more on the AI.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, just like everything about it, it's pretty much better. A lot of quality of life improvements. Highly recommended.
that's good.
Yeah, I've already played about 15 hours.
Maybe the dogs are barking because the coffee's ready.
I don't think he's done with it yet with the Xenoblade 3.
No, wait.
He just started when it came out
No,
at
no,
midnight the other night. Thursday night.
That's about 12:04.
That's right, yeah. Right. It was 12:04, yeah.
See, I got my knight to F5 when you weren't looking.
Oh, yeah, knight 98 to G7.
Uh-huh.
I knew you'd play 98 because he was threatening all the dark squares anyway.
Mm-hmm.
And then you could do the maneuver. Still, I don't really think the engine will say you're much better here.
The U.S. beat Paraguay today.
In what?
Three olympiad.
Oh, okay.
3 draws and a win. 3 draws. And Shanklin drew 21.95 FIDE. Terrible.
That's pretty bad for Shanklin. Mm-hmm. So who is the winner?
Dominguez just ran over his opponent.
It was out board 3, I guess.
Yeah, and Wesley couldn't win against Doofus.
Yeah. I didn't even know.
And then Fabi was white against Axel Bachman, and Fabi was like never better.
Well, Axel's pretty good. I mean, that could happen.
Yeah.
You know, he's good for the Guns N' Roses too. You know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they were going to put Eddie Murphy on the team, but they decided not to. That joke's a little complicated. His character's name in Beverly Hills Cop was Axel Foley.
Dang, I can't wait to see the new Better Call Saul, Scottish Demon Goat. What a great show.
And then Monday, there's even another one.
Does the score of the match matter? I believe usually it does. At least for tie breaks, if
Yeah,
not
just
for
tie
actual.
breaks.
Remember the one time it was for the real points? That was crazy. What was even the point of being on a team? You know, it's like you might as well just have everyone playing a Swiss, and at that point, you know.
Yeah, I did just look at the Ivana Trump headstone. It is very simple, but some people don't want it to be elaborate.
Right.
So maybe she just didn't want anything fancy, which I don't know why she wouldn't, because she spent her whole life wanting fancy.
Right, I was just going to say, if there's anybody who wanted opulence, gauche opulence, it would be them, right?
But I don't know. It is rather plain.
Oh, then the Rick's hanging.
Hey, you want to get coffee?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, let's get some
Well,
coffee.
wait till this game's over.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
I played F6. It's the turning
Well, now I
point of the
want to
game.
leave because you played F6.
I know. My analysis was takes because I missed that. Yeah.
But now we all know why you said it.
Mm-hmm.
I heard it when he said it. I think the engine will like your position now. Since it's up at night. Your nights are really good, too.
See this tactic?
That's too tough
You're
for me.
watching?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. See how this wins his queen?
Yeah.
But his knight bishop is here stopping me?
Mm-hmm.
So I take it. Now it's not there stopping me.
That's real basic.
Right. But you couldn't you couldn't fork, though, because he lost on time. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's real basic.
Yeah, but you wanted me to show you stuff.
I did. No,
Zero mistakes, 0 blunders.
Because I might not always see
So in 3 games, I've made 1 mistake.
It's pretty good.
Well, my opponents are all 1,200.
All right.
Yay.
Now you know
Makes
how
it
Morphy
easy.
felt.
But I'm not playing silly like I usually do. This is a very serious stream.
You could play silly.
No, I play good.
You just playing the good moves on the back end of it.
I played 93.3 and he played 83.7.
Mm-hmm.
He played 5 best moves. I played 12. Yay, 12's more
No
than
wonder
5.
you won, yeah.
All right, we're going to go get some coffee, and then we'll be right back. Ben will carry on. Are you just going to play somebody else?
Yeah, I'm excited for coffee, though.
Yeah, we were hoping that we would get some.
Hey, watch out for all the roaches in the driveway.
Oh, yeah. I had to tell him.
And when you're out with Spencer, try to put some clothes on, for Christ's sakes.
Yeah. Okay, Karen answered me. Let me just... She just wants to go to Chaps. What time are you going? Okay, I'll be right back.
You will?
Yeah.
Yeah. Should I play a game or wait for you to come back?
No, go ahead and play.
But,
I'll definitely keep it moving.
all right.
We'll be right back.
Mm-hmm. It's too exciting. Stop the game. Yeah, you came down the stairs fast. That's scary.
Oh, no, that was normal.
No, because you had coffee. I was scared for the coffee.
Well, that's why I only brought one, so I wouldn't have to walk 2 down.
Thank you. Go coffee. No, it's too hot. I'm suing McDonald's. H3. Sure, that was the right move. Might have been. Just not sure. Hey, speaking of perpetual podcast, Karen's going to be interviewed by the perpetual podcast guy on Monday. And then like a week later or whatever, 10 days later, it'll be on. So Karen's going to be on perpetual podcast. Go Ben Johnson. Yeah, I thought that was a good move, but I didn't think he'd play it because it's a good move. Huh. Hey everybody, challenge me 3-minute unrated, exclam challenge. I'm playing subs today. Make sure you're a sub first. If you're not a sub, you should sub to the channel. If you can't sub, then ask for a sub. Also, say the word sub a lot. I can't eat subs because I'm vegan. Also, then they don't resub. Hey, that's my queen. Rook F8, recommended by the engine. Thanks, Thaddeus, for gifting a sub. Thanks, Thaddeus. Go, Thaddeus. Yay, I won. 0 mistakes, 0 blunders. Hooray. I played 87.2. and he played 81. Man, I had 8 inaccuracies. Well, so did he. That wasn't so good. Playing worse and worse. Go, JJ Wadd. I call you cracker. Wicked cracker. What's that? It's from the Jeffersons. They moved on up to the east side. Finally got a piece of the pie. No, trying to learn. You can't leave. This is like the famous Fisher-Geller game. Similar. That was pretty good. Pretty good. Stop the game. It's too exciting. I was going to take and play Queen E8 mate, but Queen E8's already mate. 0 mistakes, 1 blunder. I was never in trouble. No, I made a blunder. That was my most exciting game. I played 88.3, and he played 62.4. It says I made 3 great moves. 0 mistakes, 0 blunders, 0 missed wins. Hooray! Knight e4 is excellent. Knight takes e4 is a great move. Knight takes d6 is best. King d7 is a mistake. Best. It says king d8 is best, very precise. Best. Always feels nice to win. Look at this game I just played. It was my least boring.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Also, only 88.3?
I made 3 great moves.
Wow.
And the game was like 17 moves long. You know the Fisher-Geller game that went similar where you played Queen f6 early? That Fisher
I guess
beam?
not.
Yeah. It looked like this.
Fisher-Geller.
Yeah. It's in my 16
Did Geller play
games.
Queen f6?
Yeah.
Yeah, that seems like what Geller would do.
Yeah, it's very similar.
King g2 exclam?
Yeah. So watch this. I played here, and I was like, la, 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 la.
HG? queen.
No, queen c6.
Oh, I didn't see that.
But he played here. Bam!
4. Oh, 94.
And I was like, wait, if I take, he takes this.
Right.
But then I realized I
Bishop
could play
E4 too,
knight
though.
d6.
I guess it wouldn't matter.
Yeah.
Then you always can play knight d6.
Then he blundered and then it made it.
Ooh, yeah, he thought it was defended, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he messed that up. That was crazy. Good game. Hey, instead of e5, I mean, you should just play g5, right?
No, I didn't like g5 because e4's hanging.
Oh, right. The lateral. What? Come on. Really? I guess d5, yeah. Like rook e1 and such?
E5 is best.
Yeah.
I'll show you the Fischer-Geller game.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's a
I
great
know
game.
that one, I guess.
Fischer-Geller.
Least boring. I guess that was the
1-0.
least boring.
Yeah.
At least it's not boring. Bobby Fischer? Probably. Maybe this was his brother, Pobby Fischer. You know?
Why can't I go back?
Back? Oh. Right, they had a lot of games, huh? Jeff Fisher, right? From American Dad, but also the football coach.
Yeah, you watching?
I'm watching.
Okay.
They
This
can't
game
see it,
was
but
from
okay.
1961. I'll put it in the chat. How come people don't know every game
Fischer,
ever
Geller,
played?
or
I played a
Fischer,
game that
Geller.
reminded me of this game. I can show them, I guess. I don't know. I just thought I can't show them. But I guess I can.
Oh, you put it in the chat. That's good enough.
Yeah.
They can't complain.
Here, look at this game, Fischer-Geller. Because the game I just played reminded me of this.
Right.
Then I'll show you my game and you'll be like, ooh.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. This game was played in 61.
Hey, click over here for me. I don't know how that always happens. There we go.
Well,
Well,
I
he
posted
pasted
the
that.
link.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Too bad they can't see. Okay.
Right.
You watching this game?
Yeah.
And then you watch my game, you'll be like, wait, what?
You could show you
How do I do it?
have to show it. Just go to
Here?
go to the board,
Oh yeah, the checkmate was better than taking the rook.
right
That's
click, look at the draw and pick the other one, and then we can resize it and then put it back in a minute. Or just move it over enough so they can see. Just move it
Move it all over.
click the unlock.
I have to read the chat.
Let me just draw.
Hmm.
They can almost see it all. Yeah, you can just make it bigger for a minute. I mean, from
Is it alter control?
Alt. And then you just, yeah, they can see. Is that all? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
okay.
Crushed
Good.
it.
Good enough.
Okay, now, this game was played in 61, and if you don't memorize every game ever played, why are you even watching my stream? Okay. Karen hasn't seen my game yet, so she doesn't even.
Yeah, I'm looking
We
forward to
watched
seeing
this game, then watch the
Okay,
Geller
yeah.
game. Yeah. And you'll be like, wait,
so
did
you were which you were
I'm
the
white.
okay.
But this is still Fisher.
The
See,
Fisher.
Queen F6. This
I
is
know,
the
but you were the
Fisher.
Fisher
Yeah,
of the
yeah.
other.
Yeah,
game.
yeah.
Okay.
Queen B7, ignoring checkmate.
All right, just Bishop G3. Yeah. Maybe not. Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, Queen B4 is just, he's a
Ooh.
genius. Queen B7, then Queen B4. Yay.
Now, why couldn't he play Queen B4 first?
Because then knight E7 loses a piece. Now knight E7 loses a piece and a rook.
Right.
God damn.
God damn.
Yeah, Fischer's
yeah,
like,
that
play
was good.
here, I double dare you.
Yeah.
That guy's like the greatest player who ever lived.
That's
he wasn't
true.
world champion.
That's true,
He
yeah.
got beat like a
Geller's
like a
awesome.
little bitch.
But Geller had a pretty good record against Fischer. I think they were even.
Mhm.
And they played a lot.
I think Geller has a plus score.
Yeah.
So
that's
Fischer was
possibly
either
true.
17 or 18 when this game was played.
Well, still, when he was 13 and
Yeah.
he sacked everything, like the queen.
hmm
Well, he won everything.
Now that you've seen that game, Karen,
Yeah. All right, now we got to fix it back.
I don't want to.
So go to the chess, right click. Yeah, there we go.
Crushing it. One of
I
those.
can't see.
I would okay.
Yeah, that's it, right?
And then you
That's it,
probably
yeah.
have to just tweak
Mm-hmm.
on the right
Again.
with alt. Yeah. And actually, I would make it slightly bigger because you did resize it by accident with. Yeah.
Oh, right, right.
There we go.
Nice.
Did it. Nailed it.
Should
Okay, now
Although
now
I will
Karen,
say, hang on,
Yeah.
that's going to really bother me. See how you can see the gear
yeah,
to the right of the clock? That has to go in.
that's called the OCD gear.
Yeah, that's got to
Get
go
that
in.
gear
It
outta here.
cannot be present. Yep,
All
I
right.
think that's going to fix it.
Yeah.
No,
Oh, no.
Right. I hate how this happens.
I can do
though,
it if you want.
The highlight blocks some of it, so you can't see.
There you go.
Why does it do that? That can't be right.
Yeah, that's perfect.
so
Okay.
now this is my game I just played. This isn't the Fisher Geller game. It's my game.
I know. I'm not an idiot.
Wait, no, but you'll be like, wait, this is Fisher Geller.
You sure you didn't just paste it in here to trick me?
See how it looks the same?
Yeah, from what I can remember.
So then I played E5 with the latent potential here. Now he played here, and then when I take, he plays HG. So if I play HG, Queen H2's mate. And if I play Queen takes, my knight's hanging. So you will know my name is the Lord. I want to hear.
I was thinking that.
Then he blundered, but it says I'm +7. And then I checkmated him.
Wait, go back. Let me
Originally-
see those moves. again.
Originally, after King here, I was going to play Queen takes and Queen E8 mate. And then I was like, wait, I can play Queen E8 now.
Wait, and go back one more
I
move.
should have cast.
He can't move his king up because your knight controls E6.
Okay, so go forward one move and then stop. No, back.
I did exactly what she said.
I said it wrong, but back one more. Let me just
Back
try.
one more.
Yeah, let me. You just went a little fast, so I couldn't follow the sequence when they sacked the knight.
Bam.
When he sacked the knight.
Check.
So let's see what happens. Oh yeah, because you've got the check with the queen. Okay.
Hooray. I got 2 symbols for that move.
Right. Best and mate.
It says Queen E8 is best, always feels nice to win. Exclam.
Yay! That was Wicked Cracker.
And then I said his name, and then I was banned on Twitch.
Hey, the Wilsta.
Only Karen gets that joke.
This other people might get it.
Yeah, of course. Come on.
Just a Minx ban.
Were her children and children's children
Just a
banned?
Minx got banned for saying that. But
We're getting close to 1,000 subs. Let's go, people. I missed the gear.
Goodbye, gear. It's been nice. Little gear paradise.
Man, I beat this guy worse than Fisher beat Geller. Something.
That's kind of true.
Something. Close.
But Geller is a little better than the opponent here. Probably.
Slightly.
Well, Wicked Cracker, the word cracker is a racial slur in some contexts. And
In the Chappelle show, when they used it, here's what happened. The playa haters, they travel back in time to hate on people. Right? So they go back to slavery times and they're at what are those things called in the South where there's a big amount of land everybody's working
Plantation.
on? Yeah, they go on a plantation and then Dave Chappelle is explaining that these are slaves and this is a plantation. And the other guys are like, what? This is terrible. Anyway, so then the slave master comes and he sees all these black guys from the future. And he's like, what are you doing here? And he says, we travel back in time to call you and then the C word. And then everybody's like, what does that mean? And he says, oh, this is a popular term used on the Jeffersons. And then he says, moved on up to the east side. They finally got a piece of the pie. And then they're like, what? Yeah. We travel back in time. That was a good episode. Go, Dave Chappelle.
I don't remember the context of how she used it, but should have been banned in my opinion. But so it was a little frightening that she got banned for no reason.
Right. One of the slaves looked exactly like Charlie Murphy. Probably was Charlie Murphy. Yeah, Charlie Murphy was making fun of the slaves. He's like, man, they're dressing terrible. And he says, don't make fun of them. One of them could be your ancestor. Then he looks at one and it's just him. We're just like a slave.
Yay.
Charlie Murphy.
JJ Wad.
JJ Wad,
Thanks for the
you.
gift.
Yay.
Gift that sub.
Can you speak French? Leonardo wants to know.
Je parle français. Petit peu. J'ai habité en Belgique pour 4 ans.
I think Karen would win in an arm wrestle.
And Spencer was born in Belgium.
Who is stronger, Karen or Lula?
Well, they mean in chess.
Obviously, yeah.
I don't know.
I was laughing about the arm.
Right.
Who do you think's better at chess, you or Lula?
She's probably better than me.
I
think we're similar.
I asked Zap Brannigan, you know what he said?
Yeah.
Lula, Lula, Lula. Da, 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 da.
Yeah, I think she's probably stronger than me, but we're similar. And she's playing, of course, in the Olympiad right now for Jersey. So it's really exciting.
That's why they call him the velour fog. Good old velour fog.
What does mean? It means Okay, ready?
Yeah.
All right, ribbit. Hey, this guy's over 2,000. Also, what country is this? Algeria. How's he awake? Isn't it 3 a.m. in Algeria? Hey, Siri, what time is it in Algeria? Oh, it's only 1 a.m. Oh, that's okay. What's more likely the rest of your life? You ready? Between now and the rest of your life, while you're alive, what's more likely? You go to Algeria, or you meet Al Jarreau?
Is Al Jarreau still alive?
Ooh, that's a good question. Hey, Siri, how old is Al Jarreau?
That could change the answer.
He's 7. Oh, wait, he's dead. Oh, he died 5 years ago.
I thought he
say
had
Al
died.
Jazeera.
I thought he had died.
Well, it's about equally likely.
A
All right.
option, you know.
Wow, you got me on that one. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah, and so Lula will be Brazil's next president. Confusing.
Lula.
Da-da-da-da-da-da. That is a
Yeah,
good
so
song.
Lula, who's playing in the Olympiad, I think she lost her first 2 rounds, but they were much higher rated opponents. So she shouldn't feel bad. It's exciting that she's there.
Check Benoni, huh? Why don't you just play the regular Benoni? It's better.
My opponent might know that.
No.
Yeah, they don't know what this is.
Oh, Lula was your teammate on a game show on the Chess Dojo channel. Well, that's cool.
Say what? That sounds made up. All that
No,
Right, it is kind of
I
complicated.
don't think so.
sounds made up.
I do like your control of the dark squares.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really love White's play.
Well, that's
Knight
cool,
H2
Ringo.
should be 2, but
Lula's so
He's in it.
lovely.
he's got an idea.
This is the best Benoni, Spencer says that is.
Incorrect. Of the several types, this is not the worst one. The snake is probably the worst, huh?
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
I think it loses by force.
Mm-hmm.
Although I did beat Iskander Aripov with the snake Benoni.
Oh man, the episode was just on Family Guy on rerun where Quagmire's in the hospital because he's strangling himself,
Right.
and then his sister and her brother come. You know where they kill him at the end.
Right.
Anyway, I like the way they show up to see Quagmire, and he's like, he hanged himself by accident, and then he's watching clown porn.
yeah.
And then he's like, we have to take him to the hospital because he's dying. He says, well, let's finish this clown porn.
The clown porn was really funny.
That was really funny.
Yeah. They had a lot of good jokes.
Yeah, there were like 4 or 5 jokes in the clown porn. And so forth.
Hey, Airspeed, how's it going?
See, White doesn't know that you didn't even want a castle anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So making you not castle didn't help.
I would never cast.
Right.
It's crazy talk.
Agreed.
I need to plug my phone in. Let's see.
Those are 2 pretty big wastes of land.
Leela.
I never thought George Carlin was very funny, but I did agree with a lot of his points.
I saw a video today of Don Rickles roasting. Who's the director you like? Casino.
Oh,
Oh.
Scorsese.
Yeah,
Scorsese.
Scorsese. Of course, Scorsese got like a Lifetime Achievement Award. So Don Rickles gave a speech, and he roasted him for 2 minutes straight. Like he said, it's good that you won for all the movies you made. None of them were great. And everything he said was hilarious. And then Robert De Niro was there, and then he said he was like, I want to congratulate Martin Scorsese. Oh, hey, somebody give him a shoebox to stand on so he can see me.
Oh yeah, sure.
Oh man, he roasted him forever.
Wait, when was this?
Like 50 years ago. Man, it was hilarious. Robert De Niro was there, and he said, Robert De Niro was maybe the finest actor acting today. You can ask him, he'll tell you.
I might have seen it. I love De Niro, so he is.
He's all right.
He's one
very
of the
good.
best.
He's one of the best
Can ask him.
around. Interesting defense. Always sack the exchange. So we all knew that was coming. It's like the game Mama versus Mia.
I thought you were going to say my game Mama Jarov.
No.
The way you started it.
But also true, yeah.
I'm not a big Leo fan.
Yeah, like, come on. DiCaprio?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Exactly.
don't hate him or anything.
He's all right.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't understand the huge.
Hey, 0 mistakes,
appeal.
0 blunders, 0 missed wins. And nice comeback.
Well, they didn't count move 3, I guess.
See, I
Oh,
won.
snap.
Yay. Yeah, I don't understand the huge appeal. I know he's been in a lot of good movies.
Right. He's been in a lot of good movies.
Yeah, that's true. I like it.
He was also in Shutter Island.
What's Eating Gilbert Grape, which was before he was even famous, really.
I think the woman in the movie was eating. That's what was eating.
Johnny
Gilbert, right?
Depp was in that movie. Mary Steenburgen.
Love Mary Steenburgen.
Yeah,
I
it's a great
played
movie.
92.4
Yeah, I love Mary.
and he played
the best.
78.6.
Yeah.
I played one brilliant and one great move.
Yeah, she and Johnny Depp were getting it on in that movie.
Mm-hmm.
He's younger than her.
That's
That's a good movie.
Good old Johnny Depp.
It says F3 is a great move.
The Departed. I like The Departed. Yeah.
Rook takes
That's a really good
G4 is
movie.
brilliant. That's amazing. Not easy to find. HG question mark.
I mean, maybe one exclam, because obviously it's always sack the exchange.
Congrats on your win. Why, thank you. The dog's outside?
Oh, yeah. Maybe they were outside.
Yeah, they must be.
Yeah, I have to go let him, I forgot to let him back in. Poor Kazoo. He's probably upset.
Or Kazoo.
Yeah.
He's a bad boy anyway.
Who was in Growing Pains?
Eh.
I don't remember. Okay, let me go look.
All right.
I mean, darn. I just completely forgot. I didn't even
Maybe-
notice. Sorry.
They turn the other way.
Do what?
You could turn the other way. Just
I'm going
saying.
to turn my way. You got to back it up.
She
All
can
right,
go her
Frank
own way.
Sinatra.
She can go her own way. Hey, if you stream later, because you've only streamed once today, then I can raid you.
Okay, but I wish you wouldn't lie about how many times I've streamed.
Well, how many times you stream?
I've streamed twice today,
You have?
and I streamed twice yesterday.
You streamed twice today?
Yes, I
Damn.
streamed twice today.
Are you going to go to hang out with the women's? They're Karen?
No, I'm just gonna go to sleep instead. I've
Ah.
been sleeping a lot.
Are you going to stream or no? So I
No,
can
no,
raid you
no,
again?
no.
Aw. Leo was in the
Oh,
final
Spencer
seasons of
doesn't
Growing
exist
Pains.
anymore.
Huh.
Classic Morphe move. That's true. Pretty funny.
So this
Pretty funny.
this happened. Karen will back up everything.
Because he loves penguins so much.
We're,
right?
we're at the casino. We're at Roost Chris. We're at the bar, and these two bartenders are talking, and one of them says Ben Feingold.
Right, right.
So I said, "Hey," I said, "Do you know who I am?" He says, "Yeah, you're Ben Feingold. I love chess," and he went on and on.
Right, right.
And I thought they were talking about me and didn't know I was there. They're like Ben Feingold, and I'm
No,
like,
no, they're talking about because you did know. They did know.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, hey, that's
yeah.
Ben Feingold.
Yeah, there were two of them talking. Then
Right.
at night, like 1 a.m., we're playing at another like midnight. We're playing at a table, and this guy's like, "Are you a famous chess player?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And he says, "Oh man, I watched your videos and I learned a lot of chess from you." Like some guy.
He's humble bragging about
Okay,
how
then
everybody noticed
no.
him.
But then this is funny. Then the guy next to me,
Yeah.
who's sit there for hours not saying anything, said, "Yeah, he's a grandmaster." I was like, "What?"
Yeah, that was funny.
So he knew me.
Yeah.
So there was a guy playing poker who didn't know how to play. And they have a rule there, which is probably at like 25% of casinos in the US, maybe less, that you can straddle on the button.
Okay.
And the guy, like the first two hands, I'm like, this guy doesn't know how to play. He doesn't know the rules. He doesn't know what blinds are. He doesn't know whose turn it is. He acts out of turn. Bet sizing makes no sense.
Hey, how common is that that people just don't know?
He doesn't know what's going on.
First time I sat down,
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't have Ben even at my table. I knew
Right.
only a little. People had to
Yeah,
help
Right.
me.
But here's the funny part. The third hand,
I knew what
the guy straddles on the
Right.
button. And I'm like, the guy straddling on the button,
Even though he
how does
doesn't
he
know
know what,
anything.
how does he
Yeah.
know what that is? And the thing was, he didn't mean to straddle on the button.
Oh, he just
didn't
saw
even know
that
he was.
everyone
No,
was
no, no, no. He didn't know what he
doubling
was doing. He thought it was
Oh.
like a blind. So he thought
Right,
there's the
right,
small
right.
blind, the big blind, and then the button pays a blind too.
Right.
So he was doing that because he thought that was right. So he put 5 out, and they're like, it's 6 to straddle on the button. He goes, oh.
Right.
I mean, he did, and
He learned some stuff. I mean,
I'm
I
like,
was
how's
surprised.
the guy straddling on the button? He doesn't know how to play, but
Right.
it was an accident.
He figured it
Yeah.
out.
That was funny.
I was surprised he didn't know what blinds were.
No, he could never figure the blinds out. We played for like an hour and a half, and he still like never knew what blinds were. He still had no idea what was
I
going
took
on.
a bunch of his chips. I think you probably took some too.
And I wouldn't really complain about playing with people like
When
that.
No,
when-
he was betting
Those are the
huge.
best people
Here's-
to
He
play
was
against.
betting
Yeah,
like
yeah.
$75.
When the night
bets. I'm like,
ended,
all right.
here's how the
Yeah,
night
so
So he
ended.
went all
You got
in
a
against
monster
me.
hand,
I took
yeah.
all of his chips.
He raised to 70 before the flop. The blinds are 1-3, and then the guy on the right of the table who's pretty good went all in, and he like insta called for another like 80 more. He had like 150 left, and then he turned over 8-5 suited.
Right.
He's like, yeah, I want to go home,
Right.
but I don't want to have any money. Then you probably didn't hear this because you're on their side of the
Right.
table. He spent a lot of time talking about how he learned poker.
Oh,
Okay.
so he thinks he
Okay,
has learned poker?
he played online.
So he
no,
thinks he
listen,
has learned
listen.
poker.
He
I
played.
thought maybe
No,
he
listen,
was new.
listen. He played
Maybe he was
online.
smoking a bunch of
no,
meth while he was doing it.
He played online, and he said it was a site where there's no money, but you can buy things. Like when I did that game, you can buy like tokens or. He says I spent $5,000 doing that.
Wow.
I didn't hear
So he
any of that
spent
yet.
$5,000 playing like Facebook poker, where he's buying things that don't have any value.
Right, for the game. Wow. That's more than like
And
I
I-
spent
and
on all my video games.
And I was
put
like,
together.
what? That's what he was telling some other guy. And I'm like, what's happening here?
It's a worthwhile investment.
Yeah, I didn't hear any of that discussion because
You
I was
lost
at the.
$5K on play money. Right.
I was at the other end of the table. I just
Yeah.
knew he didn't know how to
Somehow.
play.
Yeah, that's right.
He was just way over betting.
I mean, obviously, he's just like a doofus.
He
you
just
know?
was.
He's
It was
just a
young
doofus.
too. Wouldn't you say he was in his 20s?
Yeah.
In his 20s.
Yeah. Anyway, he was a fun guy.
What an
And then
imbecile.
he lost all his money. He went and bought in more. Mm-hmm. Then he lost. I don't know how many times, and then he finally left.
Aw.
Wow, I would just follow that guy around and wait till he plays more poker. And,
Yeah,
know,
he
and
put my
take-
kid through college.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like the shrimp card's paying out. You know?
Why do we get asked about the Riemann hypothesis every stream? Why don't you guys know how to put question marks at the end? Why are you pronouncing it Riemann, etc.? Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Mainly, etc.
Yeah, we had fun playing poker. I felt like I was playing really well in the
Hey,
cash
don't
game.
forget to show that cue up, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
But the tournament, we didn't do as well. And maybe that's just the way tournaments go. That was my first real tournament experience. And I was
Didn't
underwhelmed.
see that one.
Didn't expect that one. See, now he could like lose on time, even though he has to think about what to do. Crazy. But hey, wouldn't D5 have refuted your move? Kind of like D5. You're not anymore.
I'm always playing the King's Gambit. You know me.
Right.
Have you heard about Dolly Ben?
I think he meant to put a comma after Dolly.
What, did Texas Dolly die?
He spelled Dolly like Wally, but with a D. So no one understands.
All right.
Well, explain yourself in this cheap party, and we'll see about it. Oh, you have to be far more aggressive in tourneys. Next, maybe. Yeah, I mean, you have to make sure you don't get knocked out. So you also have to know how to be defensive too. But yeah, I know you have to play more hands that you wouldn't normally play because the blinds start going up. And so I do get all that. I've only played cash games, so it was just different. But we're going to play another tournament on this upcoming Thursday. And we'll see if we can do better. Or I'm going to play it. Ben may just do cash game.
Wow, that's crazy if true about Dolly.
Let's see. Dolly is a website that makes art from what you type in as prompts. And then Tensor Extension says Dolly is an implementation of text to image machine learning.
That's pretty interesting stuff.
Also, what?
Takes input as a text string, outputs a freaking JPG. Ridic.
I don't know. I wouldn't really say that you played the best way.
Who, me?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Queen B3 takes B7.
Yeah, I'm the best.
Well, it worked out, I guess.
I'm the
It
best.
did work out.
I'm the
Sort of.
best around.
Wait, what happened?
Nothing.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe
It's not.
it's okay.
Angel's not gonna like the way I played this game.
I'm not gonna like Queen B3, B7.
Gotta play
Gotta
something.
play like D4 or something.
But F4 on move 2 was good.
I liked that. It wasn't best, but I liked it.
B3, B7.
I move my queen a lot.
Right, that is classic strat.
Mm-hmm.
Invented by NN.
Oh, you got your. Oh, I almost got a queen trap, maybe.
I just
I have
moved
good
his queen 5 times.
I have good development here.
And then black actually had all his pieces out somehow. And you didn't even win the pawn because you lost E4.
Mm-hmm. But that pawn's more important.
That's true. I forgot about that one. I mean, still, it's going to win easily, but, you know.
Still playing better than Shankland.
That's true. Hey, I mean, Shanklin drew. Come on.
Yeah.
He must have had black, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't imagine him drawing with white. He would just
Oh,
be winning on move 10.
I could.
Yeah.
The game he won with white in round 1 was like he won like 1,000 moves.
No, really?
Yeah. Playing like a
Probably
1,200.
pared
player.
way down, yeah.
Oh, so Nigel Short is really mad at the American Virgin Islands team because none of them live there and it's not the real federation, whatever. So he's complaining about them a lot, okay,
Yeah.
because it's Nigel. Okay. So then in round 1, he made fun of one of the players.
Okay.
He showed the game. It was like move 8, and white had a knight here.
On E5?
And yet he was threatening knight takes F7, check forking the king and rook.
Yeah,
And the guy
yeah.
played, and the American Virgin Islands guy played bishop D6.
No.
Yeah. And so Nigel's like, if you know en passant, you're overqualified to be on this team.
Damn.
I like how he makes fun of the
British
player.
burn. So what are their ratings like?
No, they can't play. They're just like random people.
Okay.
Yeah. They're not. They don't play in tournaments. They're just people like we on the street.
Huh.
Well, I don't know the whole story, but you probably don't know it at all because you're not on Twitter.
Right.
But first of all, you know that Nigel Short resigned from FIDE.
I heard about that.
Okay.
I only actually know that because like from watching the stream.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe.
So it had
My dad
something to
told me.
do, and I don't know the details. It had something to do with the Virgin Islands, I'm pretty sure. And
Really?
with feeling like their federation was corrupt. And so now his complaints about them and the olympiad, I feel like must be related in somehow.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure, but I don't know all the details, and maybe somebody here does. But
Huh. That does sound like familiar that Nigel was telling us about when he was here, about how he wanted to do some work with. It might have been the Virgin Islands, but then I guess he did, but they were too corrupt, so now he hates them. Or
I
something.
think he had been there before he came here or something.
Yeah, because I
And
remember
that's
him
why he
talking
ended
about
up
the Virgin
being here
Islands.
by accident, because there was like a gap in his.
Wow.
I forgot about that
Yeah,
till just
yeah.
now. Wow.
Also, Nigel
Crazy.
told me that
Yeah, I remember that.
that the name is
Totally.
a misnomer, and most of the people there aren't virgins.
Yeah. I wish somebody knew the details and could explain it to me. 'Cause now
I played 77.1
forgot what the
and he played
story is.
70.2. He missed 2 wins. I mean, he played 3 great moves.
He missed 2 wins?
Yeah,
I guess, yeah, he should have been winning.
I missed
Karen
1 win.
got all the tea. What does that mean?
The information.
Oh,
Queen C3
Pam will
question
Google
mark,
it.
Queen
They're
B7
gossip,
question
since you
mark,
guys are so uninformed.
Knight A3
look
double
it up
question mark,
on Twitter.
H3 double question mark.
Let me see.
There is a lot of double question marks.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's how it goes sometimes, you know?
Yay, 77.2 is good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that game I didn't play my best. Or maybe I did.
Maybe your
forget-
second best?
Don't forget to challenge me 3-minute unrated. What's Karen doing?
I was trying to get into my Twitter
Mm.
on this computer, but I'm not gonna know my password. But just in case.
I'm sure that'll work. Reactivate
Oh
your
no,
account.
that's the one I closed. That's the old chess club one. No.
Mm-hmm.
Oh darn! So that's not even the right thing.
Dang nabbit.
Well, carry on. Don't worry about me.
No, this is more fun.
Oh.
All right, JJ Wad.
JJ Watt,
See,
a recent gifter of
Play,
subs.
play more solid.
Oh yeah, Kramnik like here. Yeah, like what if you don't know what to do against this move? You're gonna get timed out
Mm-hmm.
on move 30 or on 30 seconds later.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy, but it's extra bad on move 2. You know, I should be able to think as long as I want on move 2.
It's true.
I'm right into Danny Wrench.
Darn. I couldn't do it.
No.
Well, you tried your best though.
Yeah.
But signing into things is like such a chore.
It is a huge
It really
chore.
is.
I'm not going to reset my password every time.
A lot of times I'm just like, you know what? I'm just gonna do something else. There are plenty of other things I could try to sign into. You know.
I have a password manager on my laptop.
All right, we were talking about
upstairs.
that the other day.
Yeah. So I have it somewhat
Yeah.
under control, but it doesn't help me when I'm down here. All right, I got to look it up since you guys are so ill-informed.
This looks like a game like Karpov would play Gelfhand
I
in the
have,
90s.
man, I'm never going to find it either.
What do you think?
Nigel.
What's that?
This is like if Karpov played Gelfhand,
Mm-hmm.
Let's
this
see.
position, except not Queen D7, of course. Queen C8, maybe. This is a pretty typical maneuver, Knight A4 to C5 in this pawn structure. Because, you know, C5 is really weak. That's why white plays Knight E5 takes C6. And sometimes black does it too. Knight E4 takes C3. But black did trade off their bad bishop, so at least they got something out of it. Still, they could have done this without playing Queen D7 to C8 and been a tempo ahead.
Hey, here's another tweet I didn't even see about the Virgin Islands. He's like obsessed. He says here 6 days ago, U.S. Virgin. Well, it says the question is from Email Sutovsky. What was the noise?
My leg hit the table.
Oh,
My
he
knee
says,
did.
imagine you have a chance to compose a team from 5 players who are not playing in Chennai for one reason or another. What would be your choice, presuming you want the squad to win, blah, blah, blah. And then he says U.S. Virgin Islands. And then he says Nakamura board 1, Zhang board 2, Neiman board 3, 4, Sevian 5. How do you say it? Oparin?
All right, I never knew how to say his name.
Who?
Oparin, maybe?
Oh, Grisha.
Yeah, Gregory Oparin.
Open Gangnam Style.
Let's
Hey,
see.
sexy.
But I got to
Excuse me.
find what I was talking about. I'm never going to
Not
find
squeezy.
it because he tweets too much.
Right.
Here's another reference to FIDE, but let's see. Darn.
Mitt Romney style.
I gotta know now. And that's not important.
I have less time. Damn. Night A8. It's confusing the audience.
So here he said, here was an insulting little tweet that I've forgotten about.
Yeah, he likes doing that.
Do I have to be pretty vacant to join chess punks?
What?
What is he even talking about? What is he even talking about?
What did chess punks do to him? I know plenty chess punks, you know.
You know, punks will take you out back and stomp on your head.
Right.
Will they stomp him in the nuts?
Right. It's not, you know, chess friends. That's probably already a thing, you know.
I mean, I almost commented on it, but I didn't want to get into it. I mean, I don't know what he means.
Right.
Other than to be snide.
I mean, where he's from, they have drive-by arguments, you know. So you better watch his mouth.
I mean, vacant isn't even really the correct word if you're trying to be funny or
maybe
critical.
like vapid or something.
Well, I don't think either one of those are correct. I think you would use more of a term to imply no skill. Vapid is like completely shallow human. So obviously a chess, you know what I'm saying? Those just weren't even really, it wasn't even the right word. He didn't make sense. That's to say that's not the right word. Those
but
are all
they all start with letter
similar
B.
words.
Right. That's why I said it.
Yeah. Oh. All right.
What about the drive act?
Pardon me for a minute. I got to find this.
Yeah, what about that? Queen G6.
Okay, wait. Here it is. Oh, no, wait.
Yeah, I'm going to lose on time.
That's true. Not if you sack the exchange.
Right.
7.
Then I'll lose on the board.
Wait, what did he say?
Oh yeah, Thugnificent is Chess Punk's most prominent member.
Mm-hmm. Stomp him in the nuts.
That is a great song. Also, who could forget Booty Butt Cheeks? Another hit, another banger from Thugnificent, I believe. I think that was some Thugnificent, really.
Wait, where is this? Okay, wait, now here's something. He talks about this stuff all the time. He says, if, as the president of the U.S. Virgin Islands Chess Federation claims, a U.S. passport is sufficient to register a player, it means that the Federation has no independent significance from the USCF and should logically therefore be abolished. He says this on July 2nd. That was after he had
He
resigned.
got you with
Damn,
43.
there's 1 second left.
He was fast.
Yeah.
He was fast.
I lost.
Aw,
Yeah, he was.
He
too
had
quick
1
with it.
second left.
J.J. Watt.
Good game, JJ.
70. I played 9 mistakes and 8 blunders and 3 missed wins. That's not very good.
No.
Probably didn't play that well.
Wow, J.J. Watt.
Terrible. He's banned. But that game was pretty good. Look how colorful it is.
Right.
It is very pretty.
That was even too colorful.
I played 63.2 and he played 62.4. I played
You deserve
better.
to win. You
I
know?
made 10 mistakes. He made 11 blunders. He made 4 great moves.
Good game, J.J. Watt.
How do you make 4
Wait,
great
and what's the
moves?
percentage? 62?
63 to 62. I win.
Yeah, that's all that matters, really. You know, I mean, 1 second.
Yeah,
Isn't
he made
better than
11
that.
blunders and he beat me. Damn. Harsh.
Dang, I can't help but think that Shanklin would have beat this guy.
Close. Yeah, Shanklin would have lost on time, too. A chaotic game where both players had many chances to win. Yeah.
Yeah, you guys did both prove you weren't cheating. That's
Mm-hmm.
true. Exciting.
How would Nigel like it from after the British Virgin Islands? That's right.
Right.
No,
Yeah.
but now that I was going through his tweets, I didn't realize he had tweeted so much about the Virgin Islands. So somewhere in there, I don't know exactly what happened. It has to do with why he resigned from FIDE, and it's something to do with the U.S. Virgin Islands, but I don't know what.
Dang.
I'll have to find it.
Fide's too corrupt even for Nigel. Wow. Crazy.
Well, Nigel's not corrupt, but he's
I guess
just,
that's why.
yeah, he's just an ass.
Can I get another Perrier, Spence? It's in this fridge.
Oh, all right. Yeah.
Get yourself one. You used to drink Perrier. What happened?
I don't know. The carbonation kind of hurts my tongue,
Yeah.
especially if I drink soda all day too.
Yeah.
All right, I'll get up. My leg fell asleep.
Uh-oh.
I know. I hate
Dance
when that
around for
happens.
us. Let's see. Oh yeah, they were gonna give him some kind of
A
ethics
3 months
violation.
banned. Yeah, but then he said you can't
Oh,
ban
here
me.
it
I
is. Look.
quit.
After being charged with undermining and discrediting the U.S. Virgin Islands
Oh,
Chess
wow.
Federation. Hey, I knew the ban was suspended for 2 years on the condition that Short not breach FIDE's ethics and disciplinary code during that period. He was found guilty in April of causing reputational damage to the U.S. VI Chess Federation following comments
Thank you.
against the organization, and was sanctioned with a warning.
What
Well,
did he say against
He was
them?
well. I read some of it here on the stream,
Oh, okay. So that was it.
but
Okay.
that
I thought
stuff,
that was after the fact.
It is the stuff
Okay,
that I
okay.
read was, but those are his
Right.
thoughts.
I
is my
got you. But he
point.
was expressing those kinds of thoughts.
I guess.
Yeah. That sounds like he's like, if I can't make fun of these weak players, I quit.
I think he felt like that they were corrupt. Let's see.
He thinks the Federation doesn't have the right to be it should be other people.
Mhm.
That none of them live there or have anything to do with
Right,
it.
right.
They're just vacation.
Oh, that's why he's saying like Naka could be on board 1 and such.
Right.
Huh. Right, it is
Well-
confusing because it's a territory, huh? So I don't know.
I mean, they let Wales and Scotland have teams.
Anyways, why does Nigel even care that much? Like, just calm down, buddy.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know, let these weak players play. Let the boys play. You know?
All right, ready?
Yeah. Sorry,
Try not to lose all my games anymore. I got tired from playing so much.
But, you know, if they are doing corrupt things, then that's one thing. But if he just thinks they don't deserve, you know, maybe. Well, I still wouldn't be too mad about it if I were him. So this is the anti-Stafford.
Mm.
Oh, yeah, look at that. Oh, but now is he gonna... Yes, I knew it. I knew he'd play D4. Got you with that one.
Didn't expect that one.
D4. I love it. Just have black.
Mm-hmm.
You know, why not? Let me just have black. He didn't even want the free pawn, you know?
Still theory.
Ooh, always play King B1.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm really thinking White's going to win.
Yeah, I don't know Bonarici. I don't know why Nigel's mad. I just had heard him complaining a bunch on Twitter. Who knows? Yasser has been playing a bunch of horde chess on Lee Chess. I don't even know what horde chess is.
Well, one side has like a lot of pawns or something, and the other side is, I don't know, queens, something like that. But it's one side has a lot of pawns,
Okay.
and then you fight against the pawns with maybe a normal set. I don't know. I don't really know about variants too much. I barely even know about regular chess.
Mm-hmm. Does Puerto Rico have its own federation? I have no idea.
Mm-hmm.
They
Yeah,
do?
the Olympiad, yeah.
Well, yeah, why don't they just go by Puerto Rico rules then?
Mm-hmm.
Should be the same.
Well, why would they be the same?
Well, they're both territories, Virgin Islands and Puerto Rico, so they just can go by the same rules as far as like who lives there and a citizenship, right? You know, as far as who can play for the team.
Well, I wasn't sure what all the fighting was about because what Ben was talking about was more specific to the Olympiad.
Right.
But I felt like that there were other more serious issues of corruption.
Right.
But I don't know. I didn't follow it too closely.
Still theory. Oh, this is attacked. Darn. And that ruins all my plans.
Does it ruin them?
Yeah, I was thinking that.
You think Horde is 36 pawns versus a normal set? You saw Horde played in our chess club one time? C.L. Smith?
Yeah, that sounds right. It was probably Julian playing it. You know? Was he ever here? He loves Horde chess. Oh,
No,
I thought
he
he
was-
was kind
I
of.
never heard of it.
No, he's never been to
He always talks. Well, then never mind.
I never even heard of it.
He's like the only person I ever heard talking about it other than... So I assumed that he could have done it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Boom
Puerto
shakalaka.
Rico, a commonwealth. That's true. Maybe the structure's different. I don't know the difference between territory
Right.
and a
I
commonwealth.
don't even know what a commonwealth is.
Kentucky's a commonwealth.
So that's a point. Is
And
that
Pennsylvania.
they may not have the same structure governmentally. Just not sure.
Yay. Perry. Perry, yay.
Ethan and somebody you don't remember.
Oh, Ethan. That seems like something he would do.
Yeah, because he's young. Puerto Rico is like being in the U.S., except no one in government knows you exist.
Yeah, that's kind of right.
Oh, I have no time. I'm just going la 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 la.
That's how you lost the last game.
Yeah.
Hey, Bearded Barnesman.
Jesus.
They're very different culturally. Puerto Rico is more like a separate country, but not a country.
Right, that's kind of true.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to get another queen, but then I noticed I had one second.
Yeah. But he played D4 exclam, so you couldn't take it right
yeah,
away.
he tricked me.
Yeah, he got you
Yeah,
there.
I thought. Hey, Craft Single Square.
Oh, lay square.
Yeah.
Proving the Stafford wins.
Puerto
Right,
Rico
right.
speaks primarily Spanish, not English, while in the U.S. Virgin Islands, English is the main language.
You spelled Puerto Rico wrong every time trying to learn.
Yeah, UE.
Every time you spell it wrong. It's not a typo.
Well, he just put it in alphabetical order.
Hey, I played 31 best moves and 17 excellent moves. Hooray for me. I played 85. He played 78.4. It says Knight C6, Petrov defense, classical, Stafford gambit. Queen E7's a
it's
brilliant
official.
move.
It was the only way to not lose your knight.
King B1 was double question mark.
94, I thought. 94 is
Yeah,
crushing
that's
it.
right.
So you play like
King
Queen
B1
A5.
is a blunder.
It's like, say what?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he made a lot of mistakes.
Got him.
Anyway, that was a good game.
Yeah.
Time for another train. I'm trying to learn, not trying to spell.
And I'm not trying to learn to spell. Thank you for clarifying that. That was pretty fast. And furious.
Yeah, we played poker till like 2 a.m. at least.
At least.
Wow.
So here's what we did.
How many hours total?
Yeah, I'm going to tell you. We got
I was
there,
ready just to stay.
Yeah, I was the one who wanted to leave. She's
Damn
like,
cool.
I'll play a couple more hands.
Thank
I
you
want-
for
I
the
wanted to
gifted
keep-
sub.
I wanted to keep playing, and if our table kind of fell apart, so
We started at about 1:30, and then we played until 5:30 and got dinner. Then we played in the tournament from like 7 to 8:30. Then from like 9 to 2 a.m. we played.
It's a lot.
man, I was just crushing it at the
Ooh,
table.
Thaddeus.
I was so proud.
Go Karen.
I was, and people were respecting me, so that made me feel good. Yeah, I like a cash game better, but I'm gonna try to get better at my tournament play.
Right. Yeah, if the guy who that horrible player was at the table, you shouldn't be leaving it. You know.
We had some good players at the table too. It's just it's always good to have a couple of fish, as they call them, that you can
Right.
take chips from. And but even the better players, I was just getting some good cards and also just making good plays. I was in a groove. Ben was doing great too. And then we didn't do very well in the tournament.
Put it in H.
If you don't see fish at the table, you are the fish.
We play 1-3 blinds with a 300 max buy-in.
Which really rich guy gets Botes? Because the other creators weren't, real experienced with poker, but they had some good players in her.
What's happening?
Poker matches.
Am I playing
Kangaroo.
Kangaroo?
Yeah,
Yeah, what's
yeah.
going on here?
This is Kangaroo Part 2.
It's slow. That isn't usually so slow.
Atari. Hey Siri. Hey Siri. Did the Braves play today?
The Braves are ahead of the Diamondbacks.
Ooh, 4-0 in the fifth. They're playing right now.
Well, E-Wizzle, that's a good question. How does one get into poker as a complete beginner without going broke? So I would say that my record from the day I've been playing now, didn't we start about a year and a half ago? About a year and a half ago was the first time I ever played poker. And I maybe played 5-card stud when I was a kid. I just draw or whatever, some variants. But anyway, so I was brand new, and I would say that I'm probably about even. From the very first time I ever played, I went home without having lost very much, if any. And I played very tight. And I guess that kind of helped. And also we play on the 1-3 tables, so it's the cheapest tables. But anyway, and I didn't know a whole lot. I mean, I sat down. Ben was at a different table, and I wasn't even sure which hands were the best, which hands beat what hands. I did know what blinds were.
Better than that guy, yeah.
And I knew what calling. I did know what calling and raising meant.
And she knew what a calling station was.
I know what folding was, but it was real confusing, and that's really all I knew. I didn't know any of the, how I was just trying to get it all straight, and it was confusing to me about who started the action. But after a couple of times, I got more comfortable.
Still theory.
That's true. Curtains are better than blinds. In my opinion, in pretty much every way.
Even poker blinds?
E-Wizzle, I mean the blinds. The blinds are they start off the betting and the action on the table. And so $1 and $3, every hand, there's going to always be a person that's going to put in $1 and a person that puts in 3. And that's the cheapest. Some of them are like 2, 5, and more. Thank you, Mads, for the sub. Thank you, Mads,
Yay.
3105.
Time for a train.
Since I was just starting out, I didn't want to obviously be like that guy the other night and just losing a lot of money for no reason. I was just trying to learn poker. And so,
You were trying to learn?
yeah. And so I'm past that point now, and now I'm trying to get better at poker. And it's a lot of fun. Yeah, small and big blind.
Learning is fun.
Yeah. Did they have a bad beat jackpot? They used to have one, and they still have it, but it's different than it used to be. It used to get huge.
Zero
like
blunders? I don't believe that.
$250,000. Now they just have it quads beat quads. So I don't know. That's their brand new format. It's kind of weird. It's not the same as their other bad beat formula. The very first time we played, remember, I won $100 because I got the best. I got high hand. I got a royal flush.
That's a good hand.
They used to give $100 out every hour for the high hand of the hour. They don't do that anymore.
I got 69.7. He played 57.1.
Yeah.
We're the best.
Was D3 was the best move though?
When?
Right. When you played D3 and was winning at the end? No.
Oh.
Right.
Yeah, D3 is like a brilliant.
Yeah,
a great.
It seemed
move.
like a good move. Yeah.
It says I'm only +1.
Still, it's
After
great.
Bishop
Hangs
E3,
the-
I'm +8.
Hangs the knight. What should he do? Rook F1, I guess. I don't know. Instead, you know.
Instead of Bishop F4.
No. Are you serious? Bishop F4, D3, now Rook F1. Yeah.
Oh, you're saying what should he do here?
Yeah.
Oh. What do I push?
I think you have to go back a move and then push show more or something. Oh, but it wants you to play it out so you can't show more.
So these tables have max buy-in of $300. The 1-3 blinds. So we can play for hours. You know.
Anyways, D3 X-Clam.
If you're a beginner at poker and are like struggling with the rules, the best thing to do financially to understand the game is to play limit poker. That's hard to find nowadays. Used to be limit poker was more common because people were too afraid to play no limit. Now people think limit's for babies. So it's hard to find a limit game. But limit poker, the bets are limited. People can't bet a lot of money. So if you're a beginner, that might help you play
Well-
without losing thousands your first time.
No, I would say the best thing, I got something better than that. And this is what I did, actually. I did play a couple of times online free poker. That's really the best way before you go to a casino is get online and play a little bit.
But what if you buy tokens and it costs you $5,000?
Yeah. But you just get online and practice a little bit, just, the basics. That guy didn't seem to know anything. I can't even
He
believe
didn't even know anything about life. I mean, let's be real. He's like a life coach or something.
And then he went all in. I knocked him out one time, all in against me, and then I think he went and got more chips.
Let's get a train going.
I had no problem going match. I had so many chips at that point. I was a chip leader, so I'm like, all right, yeah, call.
Well, I never played the Dutch.
Yeah, C.L. Smith. It's just to learn the basics. Yeah, it's not I agree that free poker isn't like a real situation, but it's good for just learning, just the rules.
Yeah, definitely.
Then you can spend 30 minutes doing it, and then you're ready for the casino. I was proudest of my hand where I actually folded. I had ace queen pairs, and there were a few people in the pot, but Ben was, I was certain Ben got a flush, so I went ahead and folded. That was the right decision. That's hard to fold two pairs.
What happened was Karen was about to raise, and then I was pretty confident, so I took a cookie, and then I ate it, and then she's like, oh, and then she folded.
What?
Rounders.
Oh. Then the other time where I won the hand, I forgot now what we had. I could tell you were bluffing. You didn't have anything. I knew it.
I had a pair.
Yeah, but I knew that.
You had like 9 of a kind. I had the Royal Sampler.
I like the Royal Sampler. Because it's like he has a little bit of everything. That's why it's a sampler. That's the way to do it.
Yay, Connect 4.
I haven't seen Rounders. It's embarrassing, or I have to go see it soon.
Yeah.
Rent it, stream it.
Yeah, it's
Watch
pretty
it.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
If you could assign a percentage, how much of poker is luck? I don't know. I don't know, Feely.
Around 0. I push pawns a lot.
Mm-hmm. I mean, there's more luck in tournament play than in cash games.
Never play F3.
Cash games, you can just wait it out and play game theory optimal forever. You can't really do that in a tournament. You have to go ahead and play some hands because of the progression of the blinds and the structure of the tournament.
Rounders is 54% on Metacritic. That's pretty low.
Yeah, Rounders is a great movie. Terrible.
Well, Metacritic is pretty like strict, so I wouldn't expect it to get like 90, 95% so easily. But still, 54 is really low.
Yeah, sometimes they're wrong. Oh, snap.
That's true.
Always sack the exchange.
Right. In air quotes coming up.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, Donkel. So the blinds don't go up yet in the cash game, so you can just sit there and just.
He should have sacked the
You don't have to play a
Rook
hand.
C5, exclam.
I thought Queen A4.
Tournament play, you do
Oh,
have
I
to
didn't
play
see that
hands, or you're gonna run out of money. So it's just a little bit of different
He'll probably
strategy.
take my rook, and then I'll mate him. That's what I would do.
Yeah, plus taking a knight and hanging your rook is technically sacking the exchange, right? I mean, let's be real, so.
Aw.
Dang it. What is he going to play here? He should think about it while he has the time.
Well, hey,
Excellent.
11 ears.
Oh, this
Well,
guy's
I
finding
just-
all the moves.
In a tournament, the blinds go up every. They'll set an increment, every 15, 20, 30 minutes. They go up, and get more and more. So the tournament we were in, the blinds started out $100, not real dollars, but 100 chip dollars. It's not the same as in a cash game, but 100 fake money dollars.
Checkmate.
And the Dutch is good.
Yay!
1 by 4 is pretty much.
0 mistakes, 0 blunders, 0 missed twins.
Then they started doubling. There was like 200, 200, 400, 300, 600.
King H7 was nice. I guess. You wouldn't expect him to bring in the rook there normally?
I played 92.9. He
Yeah.
played 74.2.
Pretty solid, huh?
Yeah, the Dutch is pretty good.
What about the double Dutch?
Mm-hmm.
Forgot about that one. Been improving. That's, yeah. Hard to argue with that.
Come on, train.
So you said you're streaming tomorrow?
Yeah,
In the
yeah.
morning?
10 a.m.
Yeah, so people
Bright
should
and
check
early.
Spencer's stream out tomorrow at 10 in the morning.
Yeah, Xenoblade 3.
Spencer Perrier.
That's the way to do it.
10
Play
a.m.
Xenoblade.
Eastern.
Right. Not specific time.
Mm-hmm.
Because it won't be specifically at 10 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
10:02 maybe.
Spencer, can you stream poker?
I guess it's theoretically possible.
It's harder. We streamed poker once on this channel.
I remember that.
Yeah. It's a little bit harder to do that in Georgia because you're not allowed to gamble. And so
I knew Hans Moltop before you were born, is the answer to your question.
it has to be the free poker, which isn't really real poker.
Didn't I play Hans Molotov
Maybe.
in the Spice Cup?
Hans Moltop.
Maybe. Doubt it.
He played Knight C3 on move 1.
Ooh, that sounds like Hans Moltop.
Yeah? And then that was
It
him.
does.
Yeah, yeah. I prepared like a novelty on move 12.
Mm-hmm.
And I was better. But then I threw it all away. Then I won anyway.
I was at a New Year's party at Hans Moltop's house, and we were playing bridge. And when the clock struck midnight for the new year, his wife was my partner, and we bid and made 7 no trump. True story.
All right, I thought this was definitely going to be a joke.
No.
And it ended like a normal story.
It wasn't a joke. Yeah.
Dang.
Hans used to play
Good
chess
thing,
in
you know.
Michigan sometimes because he would play disc golf.
He
and
played
they-
disc golf?
Yeah.
Wow.
Poker streamers are great. I watch occasionally. I don't watch a lot of poker streams. I like that Lex Feldhaus.
What else?
So I do watch his stream. I guess out of all the poker people, I watch his stream the most.
I think Black's doing like all right here, really.
He's all right. Nobody gonna checkmate him.
Now Kenny Loggins is getting another, jacuzzi on his deck or whatever
Right,
because of
yeah.
that.
What's
He should have sacked the pawn, maybe. Sorry,
That's right.
interrupting you.
I was just reading the chat. What's the funniest thing you've ever seen at a poker table? I don't know if I've seen anything funny.
I don't know, the guy who's lost $5,000 on nonsense was pretty funny.
But I never heard all that because I was at the other
Right,
end of the
right,
table.
Yeah, it could all even be made up for all you know. You know.
Still theory.
Always play E takes F, huh?
I got to try to find a good chess tournament to do.
Yeah?
So I feel really bad. Megan Chin is she's probably about 1900.
I heard of her.
From Chicago. I know her. She's a chess punks. Anyway, I didn't realize she was coming here, but she came down. She's in Georgia right now, and she came down because of Parnell having he's having these themed tournaments up at that venue that he likes, the Chesstronics venue.
Okay.
So he's having a women's tournament this weekend. $50 entry, no prizes. Okay.
No prizes?
No prizes. I was never considering doing the tournament. Plus, we were out of town poker. Then she tweeted at me that she was coming in town and hoped to see me at this tournament.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, no, I'm playing poker. I'm sorry to miss you. So guess how many people showed up to play? Now, she came from Chicago to play in this Parnell tournament.
I was going to say like 6. I mean,
4. It's a 2
6 was like a mean answer.
It's a 2.
It was 4.
It's a 2-day tournament.
Yeah. That's a good one.
It's a 2-day tournament.
Right.
So she
Double round robin.
she flipped for a Parnell tournament.
There was an odd number, so Parnell's playing.
So
And it's not true, but it's funny.
Right.
once I heard she was coming, I couldn't warn her. Oh no, you
Right.
shouldn't come to a
Right,
party.
right.
She didn't ask me about it ahead of
Yeah,
time,
yeah.
and I'm not going to be all negative about her plans, but I knew it wasn't going to be good.
She got
Right.
Parnelled.
She got Parnell.
Parnell.
She got Parnell.
Hard to recover from that, but
So I haven't talked to her
funny.
yet about it, but she likes to play in every state. So this is her 27th state that she's played in. So maybe we were speculating maybe it didn't matter. She
right, at least she got it knocked
off.
Yeah.
But I mean, man, I could have told her not, that it's suspicious to play those tournaments. And if you're watching, Parnell, love you. He's our Georgia Chess Association president. She'll never visit Georgia again. Man, our association is hurting here. They don't have enough volunteers. The vice president and president historically hated each other. I don't know if they've made up yet.
Now they hysterically hate it.
Yeah.
I should have taken that. Damn.
I was just gonna say most state chess organizations are pretty much jokes.
Really?
Yeah.
It's
In my experience. Like
Well-
Michigan is ridiculous. Even Missouri wasn't very good, especially considering all their resources,
I mean, it's a lot of work. It's
Right,
not. It's
yeah.
not a paid position. So I certainly am grateful that people step up and do it. But some people are just better than others at doing it.
Yeah, I played great.
Yeah, I like that little.
He missed
Mate,
that one
that
as
you
well.
were gonna-
Chess
Think-
is epics.
9 mistakes, 1 blunder, 1 missed win. And that's from the thing that's no good.
Just wait till it starts analyzing on you.
It's going to be really colorful.
Yeah.
Maryland is awesome.
Maryland Chess Association? Lucky. Lucky then for
I
you.
think it's really colorful.
That wasn't too colorful.
We've had good ones here and there. Back
5
in the
wonders,
day,
what else?
before I even played chess, that beautiful Georgia Chess magazine. The Georgia Chess magazine was so beautiful that they used to have. But that's before I played.
I played 4 great moves.
Yay, 78 versus 71. 78.8.
77.8.
Oh, 77. I couldn't even see it.
It's pretty red around here.
I wish it was 77.7.
Yeah, I'm playing bad because we're not getting any trains.
Right.
It's your guys' fault.
But you guys are also losing because of the no train.
No, we're off chess
Like
TV.
JJ, who won, he gave a gifted sub. Coincidence?
So I have to leave at 9:15 and get ready to go to
It's
karaoke.
already after 9, huh?
Yeah, I did. I just looked and realized the only reason I knew it's because he said that we're off chess TV.
Right. Oh, Alyekin's defense, huh? But, when I played Alyekin's defense, I always found this variation to be pretty easy to play for black. E takes d6.
No, he's going to mate me. And I
Right.
won't see it.
Yeah, today's Kate Bush's 64th birthday.
Finally.
A great birthday for a chess player.
Right, 64. I was
Right.
thinking the same thing.
Too bad she's not really.
Hey, let me show you
Maybe she does play a little. Who knows?
a picture that I posted over because it's one of my favorite pictures ever.
Oh, that's good.
Isn't that a good picture?
Yeah, I would say so.
I posted that. I love that picture of her. I knew about the picture because I have the book that I've seen it on.
I don't know about that intermezzo. I like how you didn't move too many pawns this game. Truly an Alyekin style. Not the player, the opening.
That's a cool tattoo, they say.
Oh, thank you.
Which one? It's
Thank
got
you.
more than one tattoo, but
Oh yeah, also in the Xenoblade game that I'm playing,
Mhm.
one of like the stats has a little symbol for like how difficult it is to play, and the symbol is a chess piece. It's a rook, just like my arm has
that's
a
crazy.
Xenoblade sword and a rook.
Yeah,
that
I
is
won.
crazy.
What are the
Yay!
Never move pawns. I've always said this.
I did good because my opponent's rated 1,000.
Right. That helps.
It didn't hurt.
Yeah, that's a funny
I
coincidence.
played 93.3. And
That's
I played
good.
72.5.
Yay, you're doing
Not as good, but
mostly good percentages.
what moves did it not like? I thought it played pretty solid.
For me,
Yeah.
Bishop G4.
G6 maybe is the move.
I don't know. I don't want to take this because
Right.
I'm here, but
What do
maybe
you
I
think?
can.
How?
I don't know.
That can't be right. What if you played knight before? Just
This
right
move
then.
doesn't hurt, but it doesn't help either.
Maybe knight before. I think it's knight before.
Mm. Castles was best.
Yes.
Knight before
was
is
knight before.
best.
Just like I knew it was.
Mm-hmm.
I would know during the game, but if it tells you it's not bishop G4.
Mm-hmm. I
probably
thought
knight
I
before.
played well. Look at the position.
The end position is good for black.
Mm-hmm. Hikaru and I played one slow-rated game at the U.S. Open in 2007 in Cherry Hill, New Jersey. We drew, and I tied for first that tournament, and he did not.
It was a King's Indian, right?
Yes.
He played the early knight BD7 because he knows you play the exchange, so he avoided it by playing knight BD7.
Mm-hmm.
Classic Naka move, huh?
Classic. Guess I'll play Thaddeus again.
Thaddeus?
I wonder if I'll win on time on move one. Let's see.
It might be move 1.5.
Damn. Let's see. A King's Gambit, I played that pretty well last time.
Thaddeus plays the King's Gambit as white.
Yeah.
Hey, when I leave, do you want to sit up in the front?
Sure. Well, I'll probably leave soon.
Oh, you're gonna leave.
Also,
soon,
I'll
too?
leave soon.
Knight C6 is a good move. Good answer to bishop C4.
Well, I'm leaving in 3 minutes,
I must have taught him that.
regardless of what you guys do.
Well, I'll leave at the same time.
What about irregardless?
That too.
I heard that that's in the dictionary now.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
But they took out gullible.
That's correct. Also, the reason they put it in the dictionary, this isn't very well known, is because of Tyson.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They told Tyson he was going to lose even if he didn't bite the guy's ear. So it was irregardless.
I was kind of wondering where you were going with this.
Irregardless, I would have lost.
Right. Yeah, I can't believe he bit the guy's ear twice. Crazy. In the same fight.
Mm-hmm. He was hungry for a sandwich.
Yeah. Oh, watching from Albania.
Is that weird, Albania?
3 a.m. there. It's pretty late. Although I've been known to play video games until, all the way up till 6 a.m. But
Were you exhausted at the end?
oh yeah, and then I had lessons after.
Oh God.
Like 7 a.m.?
I had lessons at 9:30. I couldn't sleep though. I was too anxious
You
about
can't
having
get
to
to
wake
sleep?
I'm tired right
Yeah.
now because I was. When did we go to sleep?
2:30-ish.
Mm.
That's if you're lucky.
And we
up. It's
got.
not a lot of
We
sleep.
woke up like at 6:30.
Well, we fell back
Then we
to
went back
sleep,
to sleep.
but then I got up pretty early,
hmm
but I don't know when.
Man, Kara went to Starbucks and didn't bring me back anything. Damn. Couldn't believe
That's
it.
not true. I brought him. He didn't ask for food, so I thought he didn't want any.
hmm
He asked for coffee.
So she's been married to me for 6.5 years. I thought I didn't want any food. What?
He made a good point.
People watching my stream for the first time are like, I would have brought that guy some food.
Well, I just didn't get it. I don't know why.
2 bishops.
If you've been involved in the transaction at all, that's the funny thing is I would have brought you the bagel. Do you agree? I always bring you a bagel and coffee,
Mm-hmm.
but that's when you're asleep or not. But this time
Yeah.
because you asked for the coffee, I thought you didn't want food.
It was okay. I wasn't really awake. I was confused.
Yeah, Tyson was a wild man. Mm-hmm. It's crazy that biting somebody's ear in a competition is not nearly the worst thing he's done. It would be like the worst thing I've done. Imagine at a chess game, I just started biting my opponent's ear. You'd be like, I guess I'm not letting that guy get into my chess club.
Do you know why the doctors couldn't put the ear back? It was irreplaceable.
I should have got that, but I couldn't think of it.
I was trying to think of irrespective.
Right.
I was like going through my era. All right, I'm leaving.
In the
Bye,
middle of my
everybody.
I'll leave as
I'm
well.
leaving.
This is 9:14.
I'm leaving.
9.
Come on, 13 more
I
seconds.
gotta get ready to go. Bye, guys. I'm going to
Take it
karaoke.
easy.
Bye.
Okay.
You're both going?
Yeah.
Aw.
No, he's not going to karaoke.
No, but you're both going.
Yeah, upstairs. I'll be upstairs when you're done.
All
I
right.
gotta start getting ready.
This looks like it wins a piece. Tactics 101. Let's try to get 13 more subs so we end this stream with 1,000. That's a nice solid number. Yeah, we went to bed like 2:30 and I woke up at 6. Then we went back to sleep. Didn't sleep too much. Pretty terrible. One mistake. Yay, Chess Brawl rated with a party of 467. Let's give them a shout out. I played 89.2 and he played 75.8. Yeah, that's not too good. Ben needs subs. Go Chess Bra. Thanks, Hunter Buns. Oh, I'm white. Never play F3. Go Chess Bras. Raid. I just did a lecture on the Peerts, or that we transposed to King's Indian. Aman is 3-3. I thought he was playing in the Olympiad. They've only played 2 rounds. I guess he's playing somewhere else. My challenge disconnects by the time I get to the front of the line again. It's eWhizzle. But you're not even a sub. I'm playing subs today. Terrible. Today's sub Saturday. If you're playing me, you should be a sub. Even though most of you just play me anyway. Don't follow the rules. Head up to here with your rules. It'll be online in a few days. Aman's playing in Canada. Exactly. I am nice to the peasants. It's true. It's true. Didn't I analyze this as winning a piece for me? Did I misanalyze? 50-50. I either did or I didn't. Ooh, Perrier. Hey Siri, how are the Braves doing?
Okay.
What's the score of the Braves game? Ooh, 6-0. Go Braves. Hooray. Go Ben. 0 mistakes, 0 blunders, had the advantage. Good, good. Sometimes I play really badly. That game I play all right. I'm not too impressed with the way I played. I played 96.4. No inaccuracies. Wow. He played 78.2. 96.4, that's probably the best I've played that number-wise. No inaccuracies, no mistakes, no blunders is pretty good. Final position's good too. I put it in H. That was good. All right, where's the Swizzle guy? Hey, you're not challenging me anymore. The E-Wizzle guy, even though you're not a sub. If you're not a sub and you're challenging me, then either sub or ask somebody to give you a sub. If you've already played me and you're not a sub, you should sub or ask somebody to give you a sub. That way all the accounting is done. Well, E-Wizzle I don't think is a sub, but somehow I'm supposed to play him anyway. It's my third game against Look at the Eyes. Always sack the exchange. We still need a few more subs to get to 1,000. Never play F3. And yet, what? He didn't play F3. That was good content there. Yay, thanks, Dr. Dave. Yay, 0 mistakes, 0 blunders. It looks like I won pretty handily at the end. I played pretty well that game. I played 97.2. So that is good. I played one brilliant move. Probably rook takes e3. He played 80.7. Thanks, Renga87, for gifting a sub to eWizzle. So that's on Magnus not defending his title. I mean, that happened so long ago. We've already talked about that ad nauseum. I literally and figuratively don't care. Go Hype Train. Now that I care about. I have thoughts about Magnus not, giving a sub for the Hype Train. He's still not challenging me. Terrible. I don't think I've played Hip Pots yet, have I? I don't think so. Don't want to play people 4 times when I can play somebody for the first time. Yeah, come on, Magnus. Give a sub or something. I'm up a queen. Oh, I was up a queen. No, not to challenge me, but donate a sub so we get the train going. We're close to a Hype Train. I mean, if Magnus was 1 sub away from a Hype Train, I'd give him a sub. Yay, thanks the Bubbas. It's a Hype Train. Go Hype Train. Go Hype Train. Man, Hype Train's sort of slow. Oh well. Not much hype. Yay, thanks, Briggs Keith. Level 2. Welcome to the Ben Feingold stream. It's a lovely place. Such a lovely face. We're moving our king up at... Oh, I thought I was stopping rook e7 check. But I don't know why I thought that. King e7's like 5 question marks. It goes from winning to losing in one move. Jesus. Oh well, he didn't play rook e7 check. So now everything's back to normal. I don't know why I thought that stopped that. That's weird. It encouraged it. Same thing. Come on, hype. Ooh, thanks, Wes. 100 centidues. Yeah, king d7 is a pretty bad move. Well, knight d2 is not great either. Two bishops, what else? You know, the final position was good. Yeah, I didn't play well that game. 0 mistakes, 0 blunders. King d7 was a pretty bad blunder. pretty bad blunder. Go hype train. Let's see. I played 88.9. That was just considered a mistake, king d7. Huh. That's weird. Wasn't considered a blunder. And he played 74.7. He played more best moves than I did. Damn. Harsh. Doesn't look like it from the final position, but okay. But okay. Go hype train, you're dying. No. Anything but that. Is this Norway? Let's see. Denmark. Denmark lost to... Who'd they lose to? Denmark lost in the Olympiad to a much lower rated team. I already forgot who it was. Who'd Denmark lose to? Yeah, I forgot. Darn. Zambia? Was it Zambia? Might have been. Sounds right. Who won the Olympiad? I don't know. Maybe India too. Pretty good. I mean, Norway's just a bad team. Norway has Magnus and then like 4 jokers. I don't know why Norway's ranked 3rd. Norway has no chance of doing anything. Like, they're going to lose every match when they play a good team. Magnus will win or draw, and the other players will lose. The other players aren't good. Norway's way overrated at 3rd. I'll be surprised if they come in the top 10. I don't think they can beat any team that's, top 10. They're just high rated because Magnus is so high rated. India too seems like a good bet to win. I'll pick them. Rick Matthews subscribed. Yay. Oh, the hype train died. No, we've never talked about Magnus not playing the World Championship. We didn't talk about it 5 minutes ago even. Oh, snap. Yeah, India 2's good. Hey, how do I save my rook? No. What am I, Zambian over here? All right, figured it out. U.S.? I don't think the U.S. is going to win. They got Shanklin on the team. That, like, ruins the team spirit, and he's bad. I don't think the U.S. is going to win. No. It'd be funny if India gets first and second. India 2 first, India 1 second. OG Gravity subscribed. He's an OG. Why do you think Sam is bad? Because I've seen his games. Yeah, they should have had somebody else as the alternate, but, you know, they do it by some formula. They can't just pick somebody. But Jeffrey would have been better on as an alternate. No, not Hans, no. No, Jeffrey would have been good. When you have a board 4 who plays board 4 every round, because he's the 5th player, so he's always playing board 4, you need somebody who's going to win a lot and who's used to beating people rated 2,200 to 2,500. That's not Shanklin. Shanklin is used to drawing people rated 2,550 to 2,750. Jeffrey Zhang, he plays in a lot of gawking rabble tournaments where he's beating up on 22, 23, 2400s. That's what board 4 is in the Olympiad. So he's just, I mean, Shanklin just shouldn't be on an Olympiad team unless he's on like board 1, and he can draw people who are pretty good. Which is fine. You need like Nakamura and So on board 4 because they'll win every game. That's their style. But they don't choose the teams that way. They don't try to win the tournament. They just pick, there's some rating formula and that's who gets on. But he's bad for team spirit too. So, just bad all around. Jeffrey would be good for team spirit. Man, this guy's going to mate me on the H file? That's bad for my team spirit. Unless I made him first. He won't know he's in check. So he'll keep trying to take this and won't know why he can't. Yes. I'm the smartest. He's like, why can't I do this? What's happening? That's why he's not moving. All right, I need some subs for this checkmate I'm going to do. Oh, snap. Oh, no, I didn't. Oh, yes, I did. I guess Rook F8 was also mate, but this is much cuter. Yeah, but Danya's no good. No, he's not convicted. Oh, snap. You had the advantage from start to finish. One mistake, one blunder. No. Yeah, I didn't play well that game. Papega from New Jersey gifted a sub. Hooray. Wally Renfield subscribed. Hooray. I played 89.6 and he played 64.6. I made one brilliant move. One missed win. What else? That's a cute final position. That's a good position on the stream on. Hooray. Right, Danya's good at hyperbullet. That's true. Yeah, it's hard to root for the U.S. team with Shanklin on it, but with Wesley on it, then, you know, still like the team. go U.S., I guess. I'm not sure why. I was born here. Go wherever I was born. Let's see. I can rate him, and that's about it. Can't even rate anybody else. What else? Let's see. Yep. All right. My glasses I got at my eye doctor. They're local to Atlanta, so you're not going to find them unless you're in Atlanta. But I'm sure you can get good glasses anywhere. All right, see you tomorrow at the same time. We won't do Sub Sunday. We'll do something else because Karen doesn't like that. Yeah. Exactly. Ow. All right, thanks for watching and donating and